At Everything Gus said hope you're doing well Papa Goose. Tam96 said Imsan 6 hype Imsan 6 hype. At Everything Gus said heyo. Tam96 said hello hello. At Work Vibes 117 said wow. Bogart the Great One said OMG a new stream. Tam96 said nice to see ya.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
Ooh, almost didn't work. They did an update on Streamlabs, the software that I use to do this. Oh, let me fire this button off so you can all see me. Like I said, let me fire. Oh, there we go. Every time they do an update, it just makes things worse.
Kimbo14 said hello.
What up, Kimbo? I think we're live.
Pugsley14 said hi.
What up, Pugsley? How's it going, everybody? I had all sorts of things I was going to talk about to start the show, and now I can't. My blind. There you go. There's a good Freudian slip for you. My mind is a blank, is what I was going to say. I am going to try and head down to the gym in a little bit.
Pugsley14 said you are alive.
Ooh. I got some sort of a message there, a super chat of sorts. Or a super sticker, I think it was. Didn't seem to say anything out loud. But I'm here for it. I had a weird night last night. I haven't really been sleeping very much in the past 2 weeks because I've been doing so much stuff. The Blind Surfer soap, I keep saying that too. The Blind Penguin soap is crushing it. Just got an order right before I came on today. Ooh, look at that.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
It's Lola!
Hey Pete.
Yo.
Your mystery box is on its way to one of my favorite YouTubers. She will be doing a live reaction on stream.
Ooh.
I will send you the clip once she does it. I sent you a subscription to her channel a couple days ago.
Oh, that's what that was. Hold on, let me do things in order here. Usually I fire this off.
Blind Surfer Show is brought to you by Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Order a mystery box, pump the nozzle, and see if you can determine the scent just by smell. When you're ready to know for sure, peel to reveal. Order today at blindpenguin.com.
Yeah. I'm just so excited to have my own product for so many reasons. Like, I don't have to worry about plugging anybody else's stupid product now, and having to worry about performing for them. I was listening to a radio show today in Boston, and they're like, they were talking about social media, and they're like, man, every time I log on to social media, it's just someone selling me something. Some woman in a dress being like, buy this dress, or someone like in their kitchen being like, buy these pans. And it's because that's what social media, that's what the economy of social media did. Hello everybody, by the way. I'm Pete, Blind Surfer. I got Petey the Penguin with me over there. My microphone, I either continue to grow day by day, or this microphone continues to get lower and lower. I'm going to try and pop it up there a little bit. It's just me. I'm all alone for like the next 7 days. So you might get tired of me. It might be a lot of me over the next handful of days. But yeah, so they basically stopped giving people brand deals, and all the brands out there, they're just like,
Mori4809 said hi.
Hi, what's going on? They're like plug our product and they'll give you a 5% commission on everything that's purchased. And that's really how the economy of social media is going these days. So that's why all these people are being forced to resort to just their entire stream is selling stuff, or every one of their videos is selling stuff. And you'll have to pardon me if every once in a while I try and sell you some Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap, like Lola Tupaws was just talking about sending off to someone else because she's super generous and awesome, and we love Lola Tupaws around here. But it's my product, and I'm proud of it, and I'm happy with it. But I am going to go down to the gym today. I think if I set everything up, because I'm going to try and be even more efficient with my time than usual. I usually do like an hour and change in the gym every day, and then I try and do this thing, and then I try and do my voice acting, and I'm just trying to figure out different things and trying to change it up. Obviously, I'm just sitting right here in front of my regular setup right now, yapping at you guys. But once I finish, I'm gonna grab. Hold on, let me see if my text lady is working tonight. I'm gonna grab an energy drink because it's been a very long day. Where is it? I used to have energy drinks. Oh, here's 2 to choose from. Let me see if the chat is actually functioning. Where did my phone go? Oh.
At
Oh,
VHR
there we go.
5150 said, "What's that app you use to help you read your comments? Can you show me it?"
Whoa, that was happening. That was a little weird.
Huxley 14
Oh, I
said,
see what's
"Hi."
going on. Hi, Pugsley 14. I mean, I actually.
At Major Brown 3983
Wait,
said, "Hi
I
Pete
get too
and
many things going on
community."
at once. Oh, that's why. So I have 2 versions. I always have 2 versions of everything running just in case, just in case one doesn't work.
At Thievery Thingus says, hey, it's been a while.
Hey, Thievery Thingus, also known as the Everything Goose. So you're
14 says woo.
you're looking at the app right now. It's called Caster Labs. They made they made one for me.
One says the Blind Penguin hand soap is something you and Banana made together. It's
Yeah.
not the same as the other things YouTubers advertise.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
Says gotta stay on YouTube today.
We're like super. Why you got to stay on YouTube today?
3310 says set hi.
Ooh, that sounds exciting right off the bat.
Lola Topors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Screaming Drag 0N.
What up, Screaming Drag 0N, and welcome to the channel by my official ambassador of awesomeness, Lola Tupaws, who's basically been giving everybody subscriptions, which is just so amazingly appreciated. It does a bunch of things. Namely, it makes it so that you don't have to watch any commercials when you're watching the show over on Twitch. And for people, let's see what this one is.
Lola Topors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Trevor92.
There's another one to Trevor92. Look at that, Lil. So the people that are on Twitch right now, I upgraded my emojis. Brooks pointed out to me last night that the emojis were a little difficult to see, especially the Superdog one, which is obviously the most important one to me. Oh, that's someone. I'm working on trying to get some handmade versions of Petey the Penguin out there. If you guys wanted to get some, because I think he's super cool. I think he's fun, and trying to see if I can get him at a reasonable price. But anyway, so if you're on Twitch right now, we upgraded the emoji game. I added a brand new one, which everybody's gonna effing love. Oh, I have it on my phone. So if you're not on Twitch, I'm going to open up my phone. I'm going to go to my photo and video viewer, and it should be the. I made it. I set it up so that it's the first picture on my phone. Hopefully, I'm not showing you a picture of like my keyboard that I accidentally photograph all the time. But that is supposed to be a picture of the emoji. So if you go to Twitch, if you're on Twitch and you go into the emoji picker and you type in Pete G1, that's what they make you do that. You have to type in Pete G1, as in Pete Gustin, and the number 1. You'll get access to 5 emojis. Ooh, did we just start a hype train?
Hype train level 9 reached.
Level 9? We just jumped right up to level 9. And when we get to the hype train, so yeah, go to type Pete G1 on the and I gotta get my hype train microphone. There's so much going on. I was gonna go to the gym. And you can check out all the cool new emojis, including that one right there, and an upgraded Superdog one. All right, so ooh, there we go. And I have new hype train music. Wow.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
Yo, Lola.
You can also just open the emoji. It is the first one that pops up for Pete's channel.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me fire off my which one should I do? How about that one's kind of serious. How about this one? Yeah, that one's cool. All right, this is my hype train microphone and my hype train music. And I'm going to do the whole thing like this, with a bit of an overdone voice acting voice. No one would ever hire me to talk like this unless it was a parody. But while the hype train is going on over on Twitch, we will make it as hype as possible. So if you're on Twitch, you can chat, you can use emojis, you can follow, you can subscribe. Ooh, I found out something cool too. If you're a subscriber, you can take those emojis, the one of banana holding a banana, me holding my unboxing utensil, Superdog's head, Petey the Penguin, all of them, and you can use them on other people's channels, which I think is frigging hilarious, because if you're on someone else's channel and you use an emoji of me holding my unboxing letter opener, they're probably going to be a little freaked out. Thank you for jumping us right up to level 9 right there, Lola. Do I have another song I can use? That one's really serious. How about this one? That's the one I just used. Is there another one? And then after this song ends, I don't know if we're gonna get past this level of the hype train. I like to give it the attention and appreciation that that it deserves. So thank you to Lola and everybody else that is watching on Twitch and on YouTube.
YouTube is what caused me the problems today. I was trying to go on at 4:30, and it didn't happen because I was no longer connected to YouTube. It said, "This is not your account." And I was like, oh crap, what the hell did I do? And it was something with the upgrade to Streamlabs. But I did about 4,000 voiceovers today, managed to put together one video, and upgraded this system a little bit so that I can go for a little walk and head down to the gym in a little bit. After this song ends, I will start drinking my energy drink, and then we can go do a workout together, which I'm assuming is going to be like the most distracting thing in the entire planet. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna. I'm just trying it.
Says I love your videos.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That is very, very nice of you. Is anybody over there using the new fun emojis? Hopefully you can see Superdog's head better than you could before. So yeah. I have
The
two.
Glindaspin says do what you gotta do. Bro, we want to see the journey.
Do what you got to do.
Bagard the Great One says how are you feeling today? Any better?
How
Honker says hey Pete, I missed
I
your
not?
stream for the first time last night.
I
watched it
noticed.
this morning.
There
I
was
can't
no-
wait for the Pete-a-thon.
There was no hung. This is day 3 of I think
Rollout with us says
9.
thank you for asking, but sadly no.
Oh, I wonder what the question was. That's the problem with me popping in and out of the show. So Brooks was telling me last night, I don't hear every message. I think some people think that I hear every single message, which I do not. I only hear it when I put it up on the screen.
3983 says oh banana, just kidding.
What you guys hear, I hear. What is Banana? Banana's not in the chat, is she? She's gonna be like, go put on a normal shirt. I'm wearing like a. Oh, you can see. I can't. Every once in a while I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys can see. I got a sleeveless Decepticons t-shirt on. So yeah, in order for me to get into the gym I woke up this morning. For my first session was at 5:30 in the morning. So I usually have an energy drink. I don't know where the front of this is because they don't line up the
At
the
Peyton Levoy
thing.
Seeker says you do a Family Guy in person or do you do any naked voices?
I don't know what a naked voice is, but I don't do any impersonations.
Rolachwapa says I let it out last night. I
Lola
have some
Topors
medical
just
issues.
cheered 200 bits. I let it out last night. I have some medical issues. I prefer not to get into it, but your Find a Way is what hooked me to your channel after watching Blind Guy unboxing.
Ooh, did you just do another?
Hype train level 1 reached.
Ha, we started
Keep
it.
pulling that train.
Keep pulling that train. Ha 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 ha. So we just started another hype train. I can't do the voiceover thing the whole time, especially if we're on level. I think that was just because Lola dropped another 200 bits. And you know what? I was about to say, I'm sorry to hear for your medical issues. However, I have learned not to do that because where was I? I was with Banana somewhere and we ran into like, we were at one of our favorite restaurants in the village right behind us. And I was sitting down and I had my blind guy cane. I accidentally bumped the elbow of some dude and he was a little put out by it. I mean, and Banana's like, oh, he's blind. He goes, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. And it made me feel bad. I was like, it's not the end of the world, man. And the last thing I think anybody wants in general is like pity. Like I didn't want and the dude was old. Like a Banana told me later, and I heard he like sounded like a rickety old dude. And he's like, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. So that's horrible. And I was like, my life's not that bad, man. So long way of saying I'm not going to say I'm sorry to hear that, Lola. Hopefully you're making the most of whatever capabilities you do have. Seems like you managed to find some time to watch this show quite a bit, and I appreciate that, and hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it. That's why I do these things, to hopefully, make people happy, make people smile, and community. I feel like we've established quite the heck of a community around here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening if you are unable to watch. And that
Lola
one is
Topors just cheered 200 bits.
Low.
Exactly. Being online I can appear as some cool chick who gives a buttload of money. Nobody feels sorry, lol.
No, they don't. In fact, I think a lot of people are jealous. A lot of the longtime people have been extraordinarily generous, like Sarah and Matea, who've provided almost everything for every single blind guy in boxing for a long time. They're like, oh man, we're getting blown out of the water. Like, I don't think you do it for the recognition. I mean, I know. I mean, people could Google it if they felt like it. Lola is dropping to give you guys subscriptions, to give you subscriptions to my channel, making it so that you know, random people out there, like anybody else who's watching this on Twitch, who wants to watch and do it without commercials and do it, have access to the emojis. Lola is literally dropping hundreds of dollars a night. And you don't, Lola, you don't have to do that all the time. You don't. It is highly appreciated. I think, I hope that doesn't embarrass you for me to point out how much it is, but it's a lot. And I think it's going to help the channel grow. And
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
There she is
I
again.
have given over 450 subs to your channel.
Yeah. And that's a lot. And the subs are, I think they're $5 a piece. So there you go. If you guys are curious as to how generous she is. And that means a lot to me to hear that she says that,
Joni Han, anytime you're going to Berlin, I'm happy to
oh, there's Joni, who may or may not be modding tonight. I didn't listen to the whole message. But the fact that she's that generous and that this channel means that much to her. And, you know, the messages I get from random people like, hey, your story kept me going. Your Find a Way kept me going. And, you know, Lola's definitely keeping me going. You know, I'm on this journey, like I'm really just beginning doing live shows, really kind of. We had the system nailed down until about 20 minutes ago when the stupid system decided not to work. But, you know, I really made a commitment to it. The people at Twitch have committed to me. There's another one.
Sarakum 7808 just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you.
We love it. Keep making it rain, Lola.
I know. I know. I feel like I got to install some sort of like a pole in here. If she's going to be making it rain like that, I got to be dancing. There was a video, I couldn't see it today. There was some video that went viral today. It was some woman in her house, like apparently day one of trying to be on a stripper pole. And as happens so many times, people that don't know better, she didn't install it very well. And the thing ripped out of the ceiling and hit a sprinkler head and started to flood her entire. It was fun noise. Like, I enjoyed it. I just hear like, say, get up on the pole and whoosh. I think she yelled like monsoon. This whole building, when we had it built, we had the sprinkler system, the whole home sprinkler system put in it. And my recording booth, I don't know, it's California code building. I'm going to start drinking my energy drink. I'm not going to drink this one. It's an Illini energy drink. And Illini is nasty. Illini, I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Joseph Parsons just followed.
Thanks, Joseph Parsons. I appreciate that. Hey, I wonder why Steve said
Kimba14 said, I feel bad for laughing at that.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you.
Before you run to the gym, I wanted to let you know that on Twitch you can make exclamation mark commands to answer your most asked questions.
Ooh.
You can put them in your hashtags / title of your streams.
Okay, that could be handy, because I do get asked the same stuff like all the time. I wonder why the person who followed that didn't make Steve's head pop up on the screen. I wonder if that got deactivated today. Something changes every day. Generally, if you follow me on Twitch, it makes another sound effect and Steve's head pops up. But the bits are working. 200. Quickly, this drink, however you say it, however you pronounce it, it's a horrible effing drink. It's way too sweet. This is going to be work. Oh, it's a car brand that's looking to get my attention. I will do that after the show. Well, I shouldn't say, I'm distracted. I shouldn't say it's the most horrible thing ever, but it's literally, this energy drink is like I don't know what flavor it is, but it's like a slushy that they added extra sugar to. It's like so sweet. One of them was a Hawaii shaved ice. The other one was like cherry slush. And this one is the one that I've been drinking before the workout. It's a C4 energy drink because, and I know, I'm just saying the other one's too sweet. And this one's also really sweet. It's a sour, what is it? Jolly Rancher sour apple, but it's like the right amount of sweet. It's not like a horribly overdone amount of sweet. Generally, I'm kind of a big energy drink guy, but I only do one a day. And I asked my doctor, I said, can I drink one energy drink a day? And he said, yes, you can. On a day that I'm not trying to do a workout, which is rare, like on a Saturday and Sunday, I surf, so I don't do gym workouts those days as well. I drink a Celsius, but before a workout, it is a C4 energy drink. I can put the chat up while I'm drinking, see if you guys got anything going on. Oh, did I get something there when I touched this thing?
On Twitch for commands.
Yeah, popular on Twitch for commands. What did I do? I did something. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, we can also have a hug command. Oh, yes, we can also have a hug command.
What's a hug command? That's kind of funny. So last night I went out with Brooks after the show. we went and got these giant hamburgers. And when I came back, I felt bad because I've been working like nonstop, and the poor puppies, Steve and Skylar, have not gotten out of the house very much. It's actually really hard to drink and talk at the same
At
time.
Beans for Blood says WhatsApp.
At Beans for Blood said Wazazup.
That's kind of funny.
At
I got
Joni BC says Elani knew those are the only
At Joni
drinkable
BC
sugar-free
said Ella and I knew those are the only drinkable sugar-free option I
So
can tolerate.
That's what it is.
Their
So,
cherry bomb and orange kiss are good.
okay, so it's
Everything else bites.
it's the sugar free. When they say sugar free,
Sunrose 8 said I like
Hey,
Red Bull
there
Underscore
watermelon.
Dotty 8 just followed.
all right, so it's working. A underscore Audi 88 or whatever the heck it said. It just followed. I appreciate that. I'm glad to know that thing is working. When you follow on Twitch, Steve's head pops up. Your username gets up on the screen. It gets read out loud. It was funny. Banana told me the other day that during the last show she was here. So the super chats, the stuff that happens for YouTube happens like here. Like if you do something on YouTube, like a super chat happens here. And if you do something for Twitch, it happens over here. And at one point, someone followed on YouTube, and then they followed on Twitch at the same exact time. I'm talking the horizontal layout. And Steve and Skylar's heads were both up at the same exact time. So that was kind of cool.
At Big Wee Gamer said bled.
That's a weird one to come in on. Just someone saying blood.
At Big Wee Gamer said blood.
Blood. Okay. Well, I still don't know what he's talking about. So yeah, that makes sense that other energy drink is sugar-free because they use that like stevia or whatever the heck it is to try and make it.
Great One said Siberian Derpskis does recorded responses on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's an option on YouTube for content creators to give voice responses.
Oh, yeah.
It might be easier for you to do than text to speech.
You know, I was doing it for a hot minute, but the funny, here's the ironic funny thing about that. So in order for me to use stuff on my phone, I have to be able to have it be read out by text to speech. And I was on YouTube trying to respond, and I can start the recording, but the button that you use to stop the recording isn't text to speech enabled. It blows my mind that these big companies like Google, YouTube, like don't have their stuff straight. And like they launched it. There you go. There's a YouTube follow. They launched it without the capability for the text to speech to stop the recording. So a couple times what I did is I was doing the recording, then in the middle of it I turned off voiceover and hovered my finger over where I knew the stop button was, and then tap stop, then activated.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. We lost sound.
I did a Jelly Bean commercial audition. I got it and I sang the lazy song, but then I found out it was a scam.
All right. Hold on. Let's see.
At Big Wee Gamer said hi.
I got to get my
Kimbow
headphones back
14
in.
said there is static sounds.
Did it come back?
Theblin Desmond asks if you have his number. Can you text him to tell him?
Did it come back? I'm trying to figure out if it came back.
Theblin Desmond said you're back.
Okay, that's good.
At Big Wee Gamer said I actually wonder how he would fix this.
Well, I just have to. It's this
Lala
dumb.
Twappas said he heard through super chat I sent.
Yeah.
Kimbow 14
Thank you,
said it's
everybody.
back.
Okay. I wonder if that was. I'm gonna go back
Bogart
and.
the Great One said it's back.
Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go back and figure. What I did
Lala
is I
Twappas
switched to
said
a.
we are back.
I switched to a backup. I switched
At
to
Peyton
this
Lee Voice
microphone
Actor
for a second
asks
after
what's
you
the
guys
phone
told
number.
I'm not taking any calls at the moment, so
At Bigwee Gamer said we can hear you.
that's good. All right, let me.
At Lamidia Carissisa said Sneaky Pete and Sneakippity the
Said
Sneaky
I'm back.
Penguin.
Okay, that's definitely a flow killer when that happens. Jesus, this drink makes me burpy. Excuse me, but for that,
At Faster Nerd
I'm
asks, where's the weightlifting?
getting to it. I got to finish this drink first. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this drink. I'm only like halfway through. Mhm, 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 mhm.
5:24 p.m. Now, WordPress. Voice Universe.
Okay, so I mean, I was making some progress there. I was about to head down there, and then this stupid sound went
Lollipop
out.
said don't choke.
I'm trying not to.
At Bigwee Gamer said is a bit quiet although.
It shouldn't be quiet. I got the volume back up to its normal level, I believe. Oh, you guys are quiet.
Company castrolabs.caffeinated
There, I can turn you guys up a little
chat
bit.
viewer event format tts rich message attachment.
All right, it's this.
At Cameron Kimball 3407 asks, are we having a great day?
I was. Now I'm all flustered again. This thing
Company
right here.
castrolabs.caffeinated
That's why that's still
chat.
This thing right here, the Tascam Mixcast 4, is what runs all the sound, and it does like 1,000 shows in a row, fine,
Now, WordPress. Messages.
and then
Sarah Cam. The sound is fine now.
all right, Sarah says the sound is fine now. That's good. And then all of a sudden, like 2 nights in a row, it decides to crap out on me. And so it did. What was the last? I think it did happen like yesterday or the day before. Now, all the days are completely running together on me right now. But yeah, it has like this little streak where it just decides to crap out on me. So let me finish this drink. I was saying I'm at about right there
Company
right now. Oh my God.
castrolabs.caffeinated.appdocs.chat.viewer.event format.tts.rich message.
All the robots are having issues today.
Icebeat President RL said love you Pete.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
At Peyton Lee voice actor asks, I'm cute, what voice did you do the day?
You're cute. That's a
At Faster
bold
Nerd
statement
said gotta
to
get the
throw out
pre-workout
there.
in.
He goes, I'm cute.
5.3 Chebby said hey, just wanted to stop in for a second, love you and your content.
I appreciate
At
that.
Bigwee Gamer asks, do you know Braille?
I never learned Braille. I tried.
Company
I've covered it a bunch of times.
castrolabs.caffeinated.app
Why does it keep doing that? It keeps doing company.castrolabs. I wonder if I switch to this text lady, if that will not read that thing out loud. If you can't tell, it's like Castrolabs is...
Voice actor says I am completely blonde. I want to be a voice actor. You're an inspiration.
Oh.
I mean blind.
Okay. Peyton Lee, he's cute and he's blonde or blind. Voice acting is like the hardest thing to get into when you're blind. It's like literally the hardest profession. Hey, there we go.
Rare
Says you
Burritos
should get a
just
Red Bull
followed.
sponsorship.
Thanks, Rare Burritos. I never fail to get a laugh out of the usernames here. Rare Burritos is a good one. Because in order to be a voice actor, you have to read copy. So before you can even like start taking voice acting lessons and auditioning and making a tape and doing everything, you got to figure out how the heck it is that you're going to get the input of the copy. You know me, I use the ear prompter system. Oh, that's
Yes,
why.
you can also have a hug command. At
Wh-
Joni BC says internet friends. The only way this works is if we all put our best selves into the chat. Rudeness equals timeout. Nastiness equals timeout. Religion equals timeout. Swearing equals timeout.
All right.
At Big Guy Gamer says knowing him he probably already does. At Peyton Lee voice actor says do you know Diane Kwan? She is a blind voice actress and dictation is an idiot.
Your
Relatricon
your
says,
messages
if you
are
chat I can give you a sub.
your messages are hilarious. I don't think that's what you meant, but I do not know that person. I actually don't know. I only know like 3 other blind people total,
At
like
Joni
in my
BC
whole
says
life.
Big Guy. He has 0 sponsorships.
Hmm.
At Sarah Cam 7808 says hey Joni.
What was going on there? Why are we
At
worrying
Big Guy
about my
Gamer says,
sponsor?
really?
Yeah, like no, I've had 2 that came and went like immediately because they really wanted me to. I did what
At
I
Big
could
Guy
for
Gamer
them,
says, I'm surprised.
and they wanted me to like sell my soul to them. I was like, no, I'm going to do what I think is fair and honest. And they're like, no, we need
At
all
Sarah
of your
Cam
shorts.
7808 says I'm in Twitch and horizontal.
Oh, nice. They hold on, I'm getting out of that for a second. Yeah, the companies these days really just want you to, they want you to build up an audience. So, you know, I've got an audience, 2.5 million on YouTube, 3.5 million total between TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And what they want you to do is they want you to like just leverage that audience and sell the hell out of them. They want you to just, you know, bombard them. And I was like, no, I'm going to put one out and I'm going to do one when it works. And they immediately pulled their sponsorship. They're like, that's not what we want. We want a ton of stuff. So, you know, I'm much more comfortable, as someone just pointed out, like my product, the Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap, which, by the way, I have just a handful of these things downstairs. Here's a super chat. Love that. Didn't say anything. I think that's a super sticker. When it doesn't say anything, I'm told.
There it is. 3983 tip $10 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Mateo.
Hi, Pete.
I thought there was going to be more to that, so I took a big swig. Hi, Mateo. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate everything you do. Oh, maybe I can finally, when I head down to the gym, I'm at this much right now. When I head down there, I will grab the Jabba the Hutt that you got me, and I'll show that off again. That video with Jabba the Hutt, I think it's at like 1.6 million views right now. That one's got a lot of views. Hold on. It's harder. Like I said, it's harder to drink and talk than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd be able to sip this thing. You know what the problem is? It's just me. I'm not here with anybody else.
Mateo Y. Curry Sissa says, I went to Trader Joe's today and I bought spicy mango lemonade because I'm legally blind. I didn't realize, came home and took a big swig. Nasty.
Yeah. I've had stuff like that happen when I was legally blind. I used to go to the grocery store. I'd come home. I would come home with some like interesting misses.
I was in the break room at work the other day and heard your voice on the TV.
Cool.
Faster Nerd says colors.
I like it when I'm out and about and I just hear myself like pop up on the TV. I'm like, hey, that's me. And then like part of me wants to tell the people in the room with me, like, that's me. But then part of me doesn't want to tell them because that's kind of nerdy and weird. I feel like the chat's a little slow tonight, which might mean there's probably not a ton of people there, which means it's probably a good one for me to test this whole gym thing, because I don't know if it's going to work.
Saracom 7808 says, does anyone want a free 5-year-old because why am I stuck getting chewing gum out of the carpet?
Ew.
Calvin Brun 1995 says, hello, we love all of your videos.
That is all of them. I love that. Thank you.
I hear Pete on TV, I scream like Alf. I tease Pete, I know him.
Santa! I know that guy!
Says, I would love to collab. I have a YouTube channel, but my goofy robot voice in the background tell me where to look at and what voice actor did you do the day and I got demo reel. Kimbo14 says, I'm doing enough with the little brother, thanks though, Sarah lol.
All right, so I'm going to do it. I am going to, let me put this one
14 said, I'm doing enough with a little brother, thanks though, Sarah lol.
All right, so there's a couple of steps here.
At Faster Nerd said butterflies.
Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna be making my way down to the gym.
At Joni BC said, I hear you on ads every now and then.
I have to switch my earpiece to this one. So I gotta take these out. Can I still hear myself? Yes, I can. I gotta put this over here. Oh, I have to launch.
At Pope Please said, what's your favorite energy drink? You should do a blind taste test of different energy drinks.
I did a whole thing of
I like your shirt. Where did you get it?
Oh man, this t-shirt's a million years old.
At Lamidia Carissa said, I feel like I follow you so much that I would recognize your voice anywhere.
A lot of people don't recognize my voice
said,
right
Pete,
away.
you may have crappy eyes, but you have superhuman hearing and a godlike voice.
This is not
At
working.
Calvin Brown 1995 said, we love all of your videos.
So I'm gonna have to try and launch this
At
again.
Goa 5138 said, dude, if I was in the room with someone who did voice work, I'd be so pleased to hear what they did.
It gets old.
Sarah Cam 7808 said, but he's cute, lol.
I'm trying to make it so that I can
Sunrose 8
control.
asked, do you like Red Bull?
No, I don't like Red Bull. You know what? This is gonna have to be one of those ones where I hear you guys in my ear, because this thing's, it's not giving me control over Streamlabs. Save replay, start record, go live, explore image. No. You know what, before I head out of here, I'm actually gonna restart my phone, because I want to have control of the chat before I head down there. So let me restart my phone. They say that helps sometimes. Double tap.
Kimbow 14 said, I like kids when I can give them back after a while, lol.
Yeah, like 20 minutes of a kid. It's
At Gamer 600.0 said, hello.
Hello, what's going on, Gamer? You know, Banana's a nanny. She brings
Sarah
kids
Cam
over here sometimes for like a couple
said,
minutes.
The cute I was talking about was the 5-year-old.
Yeah, that's probably yours too.
At Snowdrift's Drift said, I've been subbed for 4 years.
Whoa, that's a long time. Oh, that's
At Joni
what that's
BC said,
from.
there's a long video of his blind taste testing energy drinks.
Yeah, is that
All of his
posted?
blind taste tests are in his history.
The blind taste test videos, we were doing those for a while. We've tried a whole bunch of different things. We did blind guy taste test.
Alatwapa said, "Mod me real quick. I will bounce the children out of here so fast." JK,
I
I don't
could
want the
mod you.
power.
No, you don't. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I mean, it's like work.
Sunrose 8 asks, "Do you get along with kids?"
Do I get along with kids? No, I mean, I shouldn't say no. Kids love me, apparently. Banana always tells me, she's like, kids absolutely love, like all the kids that she nannies for, they do like me. But I feel like, hold on. I feel like I don't have a lot of patience for kids, because she brings like a lot of 2-year-olds over here. You guys ever encountered a 2-year-old? They kind of just ask the same thing again and again and again and again. Open Streamlabs controller. And you're like, I already answered that. It's kind of like, hey, oh, it did that. No, that didn't work. It didn't do anything. I'm thinking about it. There's some noises. It's going tick, 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 tick. No, it's not going to give me, oh, you know what? It's because I upgraded. Oh, evil laughter. Because I just got to work.
Sunrose 8 said, "Kinda like chat sometimes, lol."
Yeah, exactly. Now where did I put my camera? All right.
Kimbao 14 said,
I gotta
2-year-olds
grab
are
this
so
camera.
demanding, lol.
They are, and I love the fact that Banana has like the patience for them. All right, I'm going to flip this on, and I'm going to turn this chat off so it doesn't double up, and then I'm going to switch to this camera right here, which should give you guys a view of me. I'm gonna pot up the. Oh, I hope I can hear it. Yeah. So, and then I should be able to.
Latwipa says the moment I knew I didn't want children.
It
I was 16
worked.
and babysitting, realizing I couldn't get the kiddos to bed on my own. And I
Mildly
got to go
loud,
home
though.
knowing I wouldn't be able to walk
Okay.
away if they were mine. Gave
There
me
we
the
go.
epiphany. Then I realized my genetics are crappy.
Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to walk down to the gym finally after much ado. And let me know if you can hear me. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably turn these lights off because I don't need
Adding
them.
Foxy Uwa says, I just entered the stream and the first thing I hear is evil laugh, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, because I finally got something to work. All right, so let us head down towards the gym. All right, I'm up. I'm walking. I'm trying to make.
The Blind husband says your voice is very distant, not sure which microphone it's to.
That shouldn't be. No, it should be right there. You should totally.
Tigurlily83 says, hi everyone.
Hi.
At Faster Nerd says, can you feel when someone is looking at you, or is that a sighted thing?
I think it's
Kimbo14 says, heyo.
Yo.
At Ashleage52 says, are you following any shows?
I am.
The Blind husband says, we lost your voice.
No, you did. No, don't tell me that. You lost the voice? That can't be. Oh my God, are you serious? Why? Why would that have happened? Hold on, hold on. This isn't going to work if you can't hear my voice.
The Blind husband says your audio sources. The microphone in the studio. At Jim Krasinski says,
Lola
we can't hear
Topples
you.
gifted a tier 1 subscription
Foxy
to
Uwa says we can't hear you,
Tiggerlily83.
There we go. I got it.
Lalatwipa says your collar mic isn't on.
Yep, it's on now.
Kimbo14 says we can't quite hear you.
It should be on
At
now.
Peyton Levoy Seekter says, do you use a cane? I do.
You guys can, oh, my finger's over the top of it, but you should be.
Kimbo14 says you are very quiet.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Or this thing-
The Blind husband says not yet.
All right, hold on. I'm working on
Lalatwipa
it.
says it's blinking white.
Well, that's not good.
At Ink Foxy Uwa says it's like the mic is plugged off.
I know. Hold on.
Tigurlily83 says, well, thank you.
Let's see if I can
Lalatwipa says,
turn-
but we don't hear you.
I'm trying.
At Joni
I'm
BC says
trying.
yes. Pete is in motion, his voice is very low.
I'm working on it. How about now? Oh, you know what? I wonder if the thing.
The Blind husband says he's on the wrong microphone, his computer didn't switch over.
Oh, now the thing-
Lalatwipa says you're welcome. At Jim Krasinski says we can't hear you.
Hold on. I'm getting there. Now it should. Okay, that should. I feel like that did it. Everything beeped. It's supposed to.
At Matejabron 3983 says kind of uses a cane.
It died. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. So the microphone. This new. Oh, I'm so upset with this thing. That's not great. It completely.
Lalatwipa says we were good for a second and then nah.
Yeah. It.
Kimbo14 says oh it's on.
No, it won't.
Lalatwipa says we are good.
No, you're not.
At Miss Sister 975 says yellow heart. Emoji.
It comes on.
Kimbo14 says well for a second.
Why?
Adla Amatea Y Curry Sissa says I wonder if when I go completely blind like you, if I will be able to feel when someone's in the room if they stunk up on
Hello
me.
Kitty Amari just followed.
Ashwage52 says better.
Hold on, it's not.
At Joni BC says it's working now.
Wait.
At Ink Foxy Uwu says kinda heard you better for like a couple seconds.
No, it keeps shutting off.
Lalatwipa says no, your chat is slow. Sorry, I will try not to give feedback until you are sure you fixed it.
I haven't fixed it. I tested this earlier in the day and it worked. So, but you still can't hear me now? Because this thing is, I hate new technology. I hate it, new technology. So I'm assuming I'm still like 85 miles away, right? Yeah, this comes on for like a second.
Says we don't hear you.
Okay, I'm trying here. Now Steve's breaking in. I think I just heard Steve walking in. Hi, Steve.
Adla Amatea Y Curry Sissa says I can understand why kids would like you. I just don't understand why you don't get along with kids. Kimbo14 says you sound very distant.
I know. I'm still trying to get this thing plugged in.
Adding Foxy Uwu says the voice kinda doubles when it turns on.
Yeah, I know that. All right, that's not working. That's not working. I don't.
Adma Sister 975 says thank you, Pete. Yellow heart emoji. Kimbo14 says hi, Steve.
Steve's right. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm gonna have to grab this.
Adding Foxy Uwu says what kind of mic you're using?
Well, hold on. I'm gonna head back over to the other area. I was all excited to go do my workout. I'm coming.
At Joni BC says not everyone has the interest in hanging out with kids.
Yeah, just hold on. I'm back in my regular spot. Let me press another button for you. Let me turn on some. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you guys can hopefully hear me now. That's frustrating because I did test this earlier in the day. Is that Steve? Hi, Steve. Steve's here. So this thing right here. Oh, that's what happened. That's why I lost you guys. I gotta press that button.
Setup.
This thing awesome. Right here. Let me feel where it is. When I press.
Says maybe ask us if we see lights or what lights we need to see.
Yeah. Where is it? So when I press. There we go.
Dada Room just followed.
Thank you, Dada Room.
Y Curry Sissa says you and I wear the same socks. I see.
See what happens? So that lights up.
Says apparently the microphone doesn't like Jim's XD.
And then it
says orange red.
It lines up or it turns on and then it immediately turns off. I think is what's going on. I could. Oh, it would be so loud though. I don't even want to do that. I wonder why this thing completely decided to poop out on me. I can put it in there, put it back, and then I can charge it. The thing is, it was charging all day. Like, it was literally charging all day.
It's got a green light by your thumb.
Well, that doesn't do me any good, because I wonder if it would work better if that unit was plugged in. If I plug this thing in... Tech issues with Pete. You know, this is what, like, I did test this earlier in the day.
Says, oh yeah, we see it. It does lights up, then dies.
Is that what happens? It turns on, and I can feel it does a little vibrate thing.
Is working at the moment,
but not that. I wonder if I can if I hold it down, does it come on at all? No, I think this thing's completely dead.
Says I don't know if you heard it, but I have a cane.
Yeah,
Kimbo
that's
14 says you sound different now.
Yeah, I mean, I sound better. There is a way to make this thing work if I unplug the microphone from the back.
Yes, it turns on, then a red thing comes on the screen and turns off.
I wonder why that is. I mean, because like I said, I tested it earlier in the day. So, all right, no workout for me. I'm just going to be here. And I can go to the other room and grab like a whole different. I mean, do you guys want to watch a surf segment while I go grab a different wireless system, which I do have? I can let you watch a surf segment, which you might have missed at the beginning of the show. And if I can find that wireless microphone in the next 2 minutes,
you can leave the light off if that saves you from headaches.
Hold on, I'll survive. I'll give you guys a 2, 3. I'll leave partially me up so you can see Steve, and then I'll give you a 2-minute surf session. I'll go try and find that other microphone. All right, so that should be lit up. I'm going to turn you guys back on because where is everything? This is crazy. This is not what I was expecting to do tonight. Where are you guys? You guys are right there. Now, if I take this,
Bogart the Great One said Steve should be in more live streams.
Steve's being cool right now, isn't he? He's not jumping all over me. Now the problem.
Lollitwapas said, haha, Steve is making a fool out of Pete. He's just chilling, and Pete says Steve is a menace.
I know. Oh, that's why. He usually is. So I can plug this one in, and I can almost guarantee it's going to work. However, I think it might be really loud.
At Ink Foxy UWU said it seems to be on.
Well, hold on. I haven't switched over yet. So I'm going to switch over, and you guys tell me if I switch to... Oh, let me put tracking on so it'll follow me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now I've switched over to... No, I haven't. There we go. I switched over to it now. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me.
At Goa5138 said it's 1:44 a.m. here, so I'd better hit the hay. Good night, y'all. Good luck with the tech.
All right, so you tell me if this is going to be like
At
too
Timey7W
loud.
said this guy is the best.
I feel like this is going to be like excessively loud.
Kimbow14 said I swear our pets love to make us liars.
I think it's supposed to
Lollitwapas
be working.
said we hear you loud and sealer.
Now is it too... Okay, so you hear me,
Lollitwapas said clear.
Loud? Is it... Sealer. Is it too loud?
Kimbow14 said sounds good.
Okay. All right.
At Ink Foxy UWU said I just came from a long vet internship but still love seeing puppies.
Now the problem is, of course there's another problem.
Lollitwapas said it sounds a bit low.
It sounds low? I mean, I can...
At Joni
I can
BC said good night, Goa.
The problem is going to be...
At Timey7W said your volume is down.
My volume is down.
At Ink Foxy UWU said okay. The audio is a bit quiet actually, but it's working.
Now I got to find my phone.
At Timey7W said can't hear you well.
Volume from. All right, what if I speak
Devlin
like right
Desmond
into the
said
thing?
still on the wrong microphone, Pete.
No, I'm not.
At Faster Nerd said peanut butter.
What did I do with my phone? I had so much stuff in my hand that now I've lost my phone. I think this is a whole failed experiment. I had a phone on the ground.
Lollitwapas said we see the lights on your microphone, but when you speak right into it, it sounds clear.
Did anybody see?
At Ashley52 said I can hear you, but it is low.
That is very annoying. That it is so low.
Kimbow14 said right into the mic sounds loud and clear.
So if I keep the mic like right in front of my face, that works. Does anybody know what the heck I did with my phone?
At Ink Foxy UWU said yeah, if you speak right next to it, it gets louder.
Hold on. Go over to this.
At Joni BC said the audio for chat is loud, but your mic is low.
Okay.
Lollitwapas said I think you left your phone by the other mics.
Yeah, but where did I put the other mics?
At Faster Nerd said green green green.
I was just over there
At
feeling around.
UWU said like a good amount loud.
Okay. I'm gonna try one more time to see what I did with my phone. I can do a find my on my watch. I can do find my phone. Yeah, I can do that.
Lollitwapas said on the floor.
Ping iPhone. All right, there we go. Oh, it made one noise and then stopped. Hello, where are you?
At Peyton Lee voice actor said when I go to the gym, I'm completely blind but usually do bike or treadmill.
All right, so I wonder. I'm so curious. Is this even remotely interesting to you guys, or is this just like
Lollitwapas said this workout video went to Adventures with Pete.
I know. Where's Mevo? Mevo. I'm going to log into Mevo, and I'm going to bring up the volume. My Mevo
Bogart the Great One said ask for Sari.
Oh,
that's what I do.
Chat. At Majab Brown 3983 tip $10 through Super Chat.
Thanks, Matea.
By the Chargers.
I found it. I got it. Thank you so much. No, I don't want. I don't want to. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to connect Mevo, and I'm going to let's see if it's going to connect. Will it connect? Let me put you guys back on. The
At
ping
Lucio
iPhone thing.
X30 asks, oh damn,
Oh,
Pete
damn.
Guston is on Shorts Live?
I mean, yeah, isn't that crazy? And just sitting here
At
like
Savannah
just
Harris
it's like tech with
1517
Pete
said
today.
you need to go to the Salon Factory.
3 dots, that's where I want to be.
At Ink Fox
Audio
UWU
mixer.
said if this tech adventure was boring I wouldn't be here anymore XD. At Sarah Cam 7808 said we are
All right.
hanging out Pete, you are good.
The microphone is only at 50%. So
At Joni BC
if I jump
said
it up
Matea.
to
At Peyton Lee voice actor
90.
said react to imaginary item.
all right, I'm gonna grab this.
At
this
Duck Duck
camera
Goose
again.
asks, hello Pete, how's things?
Well, it's interesting so far. I'm going to switch back over to this camera, and now I've got the volume of the microphone at 90%. So let me turn this off. There we go.
Lollapalooza said walk away from your podcast mic.
Yeah, I know. Well, I turned off the podcast mic. That one's
At
off.
Hayden D 1776 said hello woo.
Hello, whoa, whoa, whoa.
At James Gardner
And that's
PZ3RL
the
said
volume
hi.
at 90%. And
Lollapalooza said it's perfect.
is it? So you can actually hear me
Kimbao
there.
14 said sounds good.
Okay, all right. This is stressful, just so you guys know.
At
doing
Foxy
doing
UWU
troubleshooting,
said, oh yeah.
doing the
That's way
troubleshooting and not being able to see what I'm doing and doing it
Lollapalooza
live,
said,
knowing
yes,
people are watching me
perfect.
struggle is not the easiest thing that
Lollapalooza
I've ever
said
done.
crystal clear.
All right, well that's good. So 90% is where I want to
Kimbao
be.
14 said now go work out before it breaks again, lol.
I know, right? Let me go back to the Streamlabs
Devlin Desmond
controller.
said this microphone works.
Okay. I'm going to switch
At
over
Braden Code
to.
said it sounds a lot better.
All right, hold on one second. I'm going to see. Can I blow you guys up? Blow it up. Is that going to work? No. So now I've lost.
At Lucio X30 said Shorts Live is usually full of mindless crap, at least you're here.
All right.
At
Hold
Ink
on,
Foxy
hold on.
UWU said
Let me
there's
put
your
this down
workout
again.
already, lol.
I know. I'm burning calories by being stressed.
At Sarah Cam 7808 said the show turned into a group project and I love it.
It totally did. I lost control of the
said I'm
Streamlabs
sorry
controller.
it's stressful for you, but it's interesting for us normies to
Open
see how you have to
Streamlabs
do this
controller.
stuff.
I'm trying to get
At
control
KYU
of
Aramaro
everything.
said blind surfer OOMMMGGGG.
Oh my! This is going to make me restart my phone again.
At Peyton Lee voice
It
actor
is. It's
asks,
totally
don't
gonna
know
make
how,
me-
but can we do a collab?
Streamlabs controller.
At Ink Foxy UWU said no, I don't want to blow up.
I think Steve just left. Let me try
At
and
Joni
start this one
BC
more
said
time.
this isn't Shorts Live. It's just the vertical version of live streams.
Open Streamlabs controller.
At Wanted Cookie 583 said hi.
I'm getting a message from just a random friend. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart my phone again in order to get control of it. So if I don't have control over, if I can't control what I'm trying to control, you guys are either going to be on the entire time or not at all. And the entire time is mildly frightening because, you know, what if someone comes in and starts spamming? Or what if I just can't like focus because there's nonstop people yapping? And not having it at all just feels like it'd be kind of lonely. Like, I don't want to be lonely without you guys. Although I feel like everybody just got really quiet.
At Sir Spixalot 7258 asks, is this the 2B2T guy?
What is 2B2T? I don't
Lollapalooza said
think
if you
so.
need me to ban hammer anyone, I will be happy to mod during this time.
She will be the banner. I gotta
At
add
Johnny
Lola
BC
as a
asks
mod.
Pete,
But
is
you
it
said you didn't
possible
want
to
be a
turn
mod.
down the chat reader?
Yes, I can
At
do
Ink
that.
Foxy UWU said I'm gonna take a shower, check back with y'all in a minute.
There we go. I turned the chat down a little bit.
At Faster Nerd said put us on the Celine.
And now I'm going to log into my phone again. And now I'm going to try and open Streamlabs controller again. Open Streamlabs controller. This is what I do like all
At
day,
Peyton
by the
Lee
way.
voice actor asks, was logged onto my cartoon, can you sound like a drunk robot and say I will destroy you?
No, because then you'll steal it and then
At
you'll
Ashley
use it.
52 said
And then
help
I'll be
mods
like,
to
hey,
monitor
that's me.
spamming.
Oh my God, it's actually, all right, can I blow you up? I'm gonna try and blow up.
Lollapalooza said typically I don't
I
want to
did
be
it.
mod,
All
but I
right.
won't hesitate if someone says does anything inappropriate during your stream, I will make sure
All right,
everyone
now I have got the NDI with the iPhone on. Hold on, I gotta turn this microphone off because it's doubling.
At
You
Johnny
guys.
BC says mods are here, don't worry about us.
Okay, so let me grab that camera again. It's down on the ground. And now it's in my hand.
At Faster Nerd says oh.
And
It's spelled ceiling.
all right, you guys tell me if you can hear. I
Kimbo
feel
14
like you
says
can
we got
hear
your
me
back if
well.
People are rude P.
Okay, if you can
At
hear me
Ravenclaw
well
says
and
ah.
you can hear the chat well.
Saracom
So I want to know if those
7808
levels
says
are
lol,
good.
and I nominate you as chair of the Mob Union.
And if they are good, then I'm finally going to head down to the gym area.
52 says there's an echo.
There's an echo.
Lynn Husband
Well,
says my
no,
wife
that
says if her
that
head
should be
wasn't
gone
attached
now.
to her shoulders, she would misplace it.
Yeah.
Malatrikos says haha Sarah thanks.
I lost my phone. I lost my mic. I don't even know what I did with the mic. I'm gonna have to, after this stream is over, I'm gonna have to walk around and find so much stuff that I stuck all over the place. But tell me, guys, if this is sounding halfway decent, and then I'm gonna head down there and finally get to this thing, or maybe I won't because, this plan went a
Jenny
little
says,
bit
"Whoa,
sideways.
husband."
Whoa, husband. Okay, I don't know what that was.
Jenny says you should be working hahaha.
I should be working or working out. This has been work, trying to get all this tech stuff to
At
work
my Nana
out.
Jessica says sounds good to me. The Glint husband
At
says it's
Made
good
Jab
enough.
Brown
Bro.
3983 tip $10
At Joni
through
BC
Super
says
Chat.
yes.
Perfect.
Says
With
how
the
do you feel the air
iPhone,
temperature?
and you say it's perfect. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna head down to the, let me turn off the lights again.
At
Unnecessary to have those running.
Screenshot.
All right, that is good. So now I'm gonna turn
Malatrikos
these
says, when
off.
people doubt you are actually blind, can we clip this and tell them they can only turn until they have watched it? Saracom 7808 says I just be chilling around here and forget I'm a mod.
I don't know if they'll believe it even then, because they'll be like, he actually fixed it. He did it. He's not blind. Hold on, I gotta get out of here. There's a gate. Let's see if I can get Steve with me. Steve, come. I'm not leaving you in there with Petey the Penguin. All right. I'm on the go. Pete's on the go. Pete is stressed. I don't even know if I have everything I'm supposed to have, but hopefully I do. I got my phone in my hand. I'm holding the camera.
Kimbo
Steve is
14
with
says,
me.
I don't think they will even believe it with how hard-headed they are.
There's Kimbo. I'm curious. I am curious how many people stuck around for all that. I was doing so good on Twitch last night. I had like 340 people total. There was like 700 on YouTube. There's some good numbers. And now tonight it's just tech issues with Pete. All right, I'm in the garage. This is, oh my God, it's like
Saracom
1,800 degrees in here.
7808 says so Pete's house is just the hangout in the evening.
Pretty much.
1 says Steve just wants a taste of the plushie, just a small nibble.
I know. I
Jenny
don't
says
want
you
him
have
to
10
eat
in
it
Twitch.
though.
Kimbo
10
14 says
is
there are 10
more than
on
I
it.
would have expected. All right.
At
Now
MRJHD
let me see
6000 PCS says hi. At Stassi
if I
Fisk
can
5786 says said hi.
Hi, what's going on? All right. Trying to get this in the
At Andrea with a gun says hey.
pre-loaded. Yo.
Malatrikos says well then we will tell them that Pete is an ex-NASCAR race car driver and the windshield blew off his car and went blind from the pure force of the wind.
Is this thing going to follow me or
At Jenny
what?
says we
I
love
feel
the
like it
technical
died.
difficulties.
Hello.
At Joni
Hold on, I
BC
gotta
says
turn
12 in
it.
vertical right now.
All right. Well, that's pretty low for vertical, isn't it? You know what's going to be funny? Is if, oh, there we go. I can feel it. I can feel it. If I go left,
At
will it
Anthony
follow
Davies
me?
Q2W says morning from
Yeah.
the UK. It's
If I-
1:57 a.m.
Wow, what are you doing? What are you doing up now watching this
Sarah from
nonsense?
7808 says nice gym setup P.
Okay, and it's following me. Wow, man. Just wow.
14 says how you can hear and see you. Malatrikos says it's following your hand.
Boy, all that just to try and do a workout. I started this whole thing saying I was going to try and
The Garth the Greek one says how old is Steve?
Steve is 3.
Kimbo
I was
14
doing
says
this.
That's a cool camera.
It is,
Says,
well,
Banana, okay, you working out.
no, she did not.
At
So,
BC says 21
left
now.
shoe
We're going back
on
up.
the, look at that. Now that I got things working.
7808 says Pete, you should tell
Left
people
shoe.
that you rolled your eyes at your mom as a kid and it got stuck just like she said. That's one option.
That's a good one. I like that. We got to come up with a whole bunch of options. Hold on, I'm trying to turn down the volume because I left you guys like really loud in my head. Next message that
At
comes through.
Andy
Left
Rose,
shoe.
one says it's 3 a.m. in Czech Republic. God, I need
Oh,
to
there we
sleep.
go. Whoa, you're in the Czech Republic?
Adam Arenji
And
says
the
hello, hope you're doing well. Don't forget to hydrate.
right shoe is on the
Malatrikos
right
says,
side of the
Sarah, can you
gym.
set game workout.
Well,
The Garth
I
the
did
Greek one
drink
says
a
Pete is
whole,
being a rebel.
I mean, yeah, because I didn't tell Banana I was going to work out in front of people. I
At
don't even know
Baby
which
Feet
workout I'm
says,
going
I
to
know
do
how you
today.
feel. I always have to use my voiceover a lot and sometimes it gets annoying.
It does.
Andy
Listening
says,
to the
"Not sure
robot
what
voice
I'm watching, but I'm
constantly.
in."
What are you watching? What is going on around here? It was supposed to be this whole.
Says it's not nonsense. You're awesome. I surf as well.
That's cool. That's awesome. It's supposed to be this whole streamlined workout video.
NZ, so it's 12:58, so I can watch this all day.
NZ, what is that? New Zealand? I assume that's New Zealand. Now, all right. The other problem is it's 8,500 degrees in here. I don't need this microphone, obviously, but I'm afraid to take it. Maybe I'll just leave it on because I don't want to lose it. It is so hot in here, and I think I just lost the chat for some reason. Did I mess something up by touching things?
Saracom 7808 says absolutely Lala.
All right, so I'm going to open this door, let either Steve or some air in,
Jenny says turn
because I need some air. Yeah, I got the fan. I got the fan right here. I'm half afraid we just spent all that time getting the audio working. People are going to be like, "Oh, here's the fan now."
You lost us. It got quiet.
Okay, that's good to know.
Saracom 7808 says I typically do some strength training an hour before bed. At PatFacts10 says hi.
All right.
HD 6000 PCS says yes, it's New Zealand.
Oh, good. All right. I mean, you know what I would normally do during a workout is I would put some music on, and then I would kind of zone out, and I would do.
I went for my walk at 0330 this morning, and it was still too hot.
This workout that I'm doing right now, the one I do on Thursdays, is basically like a shoulder rehab one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I do this full. What I'm doing right now is. I wonder if I should.
Typically slam pre-workout before bed.
Oh, what? You can't do
it.
Okay, you can't do a pre-workout drink before bed. So this right here is moving my shoulder joint in every possible conceivable. I go up, I go out, I go back. So this is me just rehabbing. Let's see what this is. Let's hear
At
what
Dan
this is.
_ you tip $5 through Super Chat. This is pretty cool. Have you done this before?
This is pretty cool. Have you done this before?
I have not done this before, which is why it took me like 35 minutes for it to actually work out. Hold on, I'm getting distracted by that. I know you. Hugo, I think.
Says thanks for holding down Twitch, Sarah Lal.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch.
I enjoy your Transformers shirt.
Thank you.
All
right, I need to mute you guys for half a second just to focus. I think I just got that off. I need to catch my breath. It's difficult to, I feel like the chat rolling is kind of cool for a lot of people, but I also feel like it's kind of distracting for me sometimes, trying to get my thoughts together. So what I was doing when I do my Thursday workout is I'm really basically just trying to get my shoulders loose and working. I have a shoulder impingement plus a torn rotator cuff plus a tear in my labrum in my right shoulder. Basically everything is possibly could be wrong with it, is wrong with it. And so what I do is I basically rehab it Monday through Friday. Then I surf with it on Saturday, injure it again. And then if I feel okay, I surf with it on Sunday. And then I just go and start the process all over again of trying to rehab the stupid thing. Some of the stuff. Ooh.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Pete, I am a retired medical massage therapist, specializing in chronic pain, injury and trauma. Let me know if you need any help.
I mean, I have all sorts of chronic injuries going on here, but I'm managing them best I can. If I can at least get out there once a week, and hopefully twice a week, I'm happy with it. So, like I said, normally this would be like a full like shoulder rehab day, but a lot of it is facing this way, and I think maybe I'll just start with like some squats or something. Maybe I'll just warm up with some squats. I mean, moving your body never hurt, and everybody says don't skip legs day. I never skip legs day. Legs day is the best day. Brooks and everybody is always talking about my legs ever since I was in high school. Like I've got a lot of thigh, but I'm not going to try and lift a crazy amount of weight with the squats. I think maybe I'll just do I might even do it on the hammer bar so I can face you guys and be safe about it. So let me load this up to shoulder level, and we'll put some 45s on it. And then maybe I can start doing some sets. And when I do the sets, I think I'll definitely put the chat back up so you guys can talk, because I don't think I'm going to be able to talk while I'm squatting. I don't know if that would be, you just hear me going, and I don't know if that's a super good thing for people to be listening to. I've never done this facing, technically this is all going to be facing backwards. Like I usually do everything facing this way, but I'm going to do it facing out so I can face the camera. Let me find my phone again. Put the NDI with iPhone on. That puts you guys back on if anybody feels like reminding me in a minute. I've put my phone down on that bench. What happened? Did I lose the, I think I lost the chat. You know, it'd be funny if this whole thing went off the air and I literally just did a whole workout like all by myself.
7808 says Lola, you have quickly because party of the fam. Kimbo 14 says IDK how people talk while running or working out.
Yeah, I mean, you ever seen those like workout videos, like the things people used to buy, like, come on, let's do this workout together, and they're like walking you and talking you through the whole thing? Like, I don't know how they do that. I don't have the wind for that.
They needed surgery. The anesthesiologist fudged the nerve block and paralyzed the entire arm.
Well,
but Art the Greek one says they have very good lungs.
Yeah, exactly.
89 says set hi.
Hi, what's going on?
Angel 420 says pause is cool.
I wonder how many I can do with it. I haven't done it. Not free. Hello, world. Hello, world.
Spatial awareness is next level. I would have stubbed my toe by now, lol.
Well, I'm in here like every day. Holy hell, it's hot in here. I'm gonna pass out.
Says, I think we are just waiting for you.
Waiting for me to do what? Fall over, pass out? Oh, did anybody look at the time? Like, I wonder what time I started.
Getting in on the back end of the conversation, I can only imagine how it feels for P.
I'm always coming in late and not getting the whole thing. It's a little confusing. I usually count how many I did.
You can go in the pool after.
I can. That would be nice.
Says I have two small dogs fighting on the back of the couch and my shoulders. Lalatwika says great squat form P.
Thank you.
At Joni BC says I would text you, P, if you lost the whole stream.
Oh, well, that's a fair point.
6:05.
So yeah, what time is it? It is
6:06. Cool. Into the stream.
That's kind of funny because it was supposed.
I had no idea you stream.
It was supposed to be a full workout stream.
Network says yeah, lightweight.
Yeah, well, I didn't come in here to like pump like 500 pounds in front of you guys. That's not what I'm doing today.
Says we are in the same time zone. Pause.
Hold on, it's hard to breathe.
He says 9:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, it's getting a little late.
That's 7104 says I have so much respect for you, dude. You're one of my heroes.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Says yep, him in the greater Seattle area.
I tried to go on early today. It just did not work. There was issues getting on live. Then there were issues with the getting this camera to work. Hold on, before I actually recapture my breath.
He says I'm near Denver.
Someone's going to make fun of me for
you're here for the conversation.
Only squatting 135, and it's 135 on a hammer, so it's more like 115. But whatever, man. This is the rehab late day.
7808 says I am about to drop my 5-year-old at a fire station cause now there are cake crumbs on the carpet. Y'all pray for me.
Oh man, you just picked the gum out of the carpet.
14 says hey, we enjoyed hanging out with you in the chat.
Nice. I enjoy hanging out with you guys.
At Joni BC says Networks. He's not a lightweight, he's being kind to his body that's recovering from injuries.
See, I'll tell you.
Says good luck, Sarah.
After this set.
420 says Sarah. At Robert Miner DK8XH says hello from California.
Yo.
Says Pete maybe but out of our conversation we are busy talking to each other. I mean really. Who do you think you are, the streamer? She shall OL this was totally.
I know, everybody ignores me and just has their own conversation. Hold on.
7808 says thank you, Kimbo, but I need volunteers.
Switching for a second. I was gonna say, one of my biggest regrets, and I don't have a lot, is the fact that I lifted so heavy for so long. Like I used to squat 495 for sets. One plate on a side, this is free, if it was freestanding, 135 pounds. 2, 225, 3 is 315, 4, 405, 5 plates is 495. And that's what I used to squat a long time ago. And it was so much weight that it would make this Olympic bar, which is, you know, iron, metal, it would bend like on the way up and down. It was a ton of weight. And then I used to be able to bench 305. I never got to 315. But I don't have big wrists. Like my wrists are not big at all. And my joints really paid the price. Over the years, like I started heavy lifting in high school, and then I never really stopped until I was like 37, 38, and I finally tried to lay off it, and I'd just done a lot of damage. Like right now, I'm just constantly rehabbing my shoulder. I have a ruptured L4 disc in my lower back, and you know, I was lifting heavy in high school because I was playing football. You know, I could see back then, I could see a little bit. But then I just kept doing it because it became addictive. And I'd go to the gym, and I always wanted to try and bench more, squat more, curl more. And it just ended up being an addiction that I'd get to a point and I'd like fracture my wrist. Like I'd strain ligaments there, I'd screw up my elbows, and then I would just kind of like rehab it as quickly as I could, and then I'd go back to it and I'd hurt it again. It was a bad cycle. So yeah, I've definitely lightened up most of the workouts these days, most of the weights. Because also another reason to not be bigger and heavier is there's no need to have a bunch of extra weight between here and here when I'm trying to surf, when I'm trying to paddle. Like just paddling an extra 10 or 12 pounds of muscle doesn't do me any good. So yeah, my workouts have changed quite a bit. And also, if I was gonna go any heavier, I don't think I could do it in front of you guys because I need to breathe. All right, I'm putting the chat back on after I explain that. I still got one more set. I try and do 3 sets of everything. Let me see if I can do another set.
The Dark Greek one says this is why I don't like to exercise.
Because all you do is injure yourself.
808 says nice Lola.
1. Everybody count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody counting with me? 6. Now I feel like one of those real influencers. 7. Everybody do it with me. 8, 9, 10. Let's do 15 if I can.
Says yes. Sarah, you know that's true, old and mean. I have 0 forks to give regarding nonsense.
She said 0 forks.
Says watching you has shown me that due to circumstances you can become as skilled and self-aware as a carpenter in his shop. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Says maybe you will be my motivation to start working out like my wife is always on my back about.
I mean, I do like working out in general.
Says any of them professional players single Lola? I got cousins to marry off.
What was I going to do? If I was going to do a back workout, 7. What's that mean?
No problem.
Let me grab some 5s. Just to keep my. Why are people just throwing out numbers? What are you guys talking about? Just random numbers, huh?
Heard of DDP yoga? I'm doing a move called the broken table while I'm listening to you.
I have not heard of DDP yoga. This is just me stretching out my shoulders. Why is everybody just throwing out numbers? What are you saying? Stop saying numbers.
Irish Gaming 3144 says, holy crap, I've never realized how much damage heavy lifting causes.
Ah, heavy lifting is just terrible for your body. Oh.
Irish Gaming 3144 says that's the best explanation I've ever heard of that.
I tried to get you guys to count and then told you to shut up. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
P. I live by the good place rule for swearing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
3983 says you had us count.
I know. Now I get it.
I think chat is about 10 or so seconds behind lol.
Yeah, it feels like it's like way behind.
7808 says we are helping you count P.
Thank you.
Blind Lions Tipple says hello. I'm here from
What
Texas.
up, Blind Lions? All right. So many of my viewers are in Texas. I know. I appreciate the fact that like half of my audience is from Texas for some reason. I like Faster Nerds username, by the way. That makes me laugh. All the good usernames, not all the good usernames, but there's so many good usernames over on Twitch. I feel like every time somebody follows me on Twitch at Pete Gustin, the username is like hilarious. I always laugh at it. See, even that with 5 pounds, my stupid shoulder. Like this thing, it's a lot, you know, to have 3 things going on. Torn rotator cuff, torn labrum, and a shoulder impingement.
19,256 says W shirt, I love Transformers.
Thank you.
Ashleach52 says why not do a surfing tutorial? Show us your board form.
Well, it would be hard because that would have to be on the water.
Forks and shirts.
Forks and shirts and forks and shirts and forks and shirts. You know, a
At
lot
Tennessee
of...
says Tennessee here.
What, Tennessee? What's up, Tennessee?
I used to think you had a great memory because you have to keep a mind map of everything around you. Now I know you are just a normie. Saracom 7808 says Big Tex Energy.
I mean, I can only remember so much stuff at a time. That's cool. Danny's from Arkansas when he comes in.
144 says I'm gonna go be fat and play Tarkov and eat a burger I made. Love ya, P.
All right, that works. Thank you. Love you too.
Nerd says my uni has in-depth development of who I am.
Once I get my shoulder a little warmed up, I'm going to do something a little bit
I don't
heavier.
really rep Texas, but I do rep Houston hard lol.
If the dude's still there that's making fun of me for being light, he'll...
To the point where you can have text to speech as fast as you have it.
This is slow. See, this is super slow.
Here in Oregon.
Right?
My username is
Like,
a Pokemon reference.
Makes sense. Like, you guys can understand this text to speech. It's not even that fast, is it? I feel like it's only at like 65, and I usually listen to it at like 90. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey,
Just learned
super chat.
Gnome just followed.
Oh, it's a follow. It's a follow. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dashleach52 says a tutorial outside of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
If they want the slow version, they can pay for it. Says
I could.
Belgium.
Belgium, that's nice and far away.
Go bully you into lifting more than you're comfortable with for your injury.
You know, it's hard not to. Nope. I have Stargardt's disease. You know, being a gym guy for so long, I was always trying to like outlift the guy next to me.
Louisiana, love you, blind guy.
What? Hey, you can call me Pete if you'd like.
Says that slow sounds fast normal.
Let me grab my phone. Let's see, there was a...
Yahoo Mail. Now, Twitch. Just Lurk1 is now following you on
Twitch. Just Lurk1 just did the follow.
BC says LOL. The people who freak out at this text-to-speech speed.
I know, it drives me...
You keep up the good work.
It cracks me up. It doesn't drive me crazy. It cracks me up that this speech is so... Thank you for the follow on YouTube there. It's so slow, and people are like, how do you keep up with that? Now, basically going to do some sort of...
You have a Ken doll body. You don't have anything to prove.
Upright row here. Well, you know, normally.
What it's at normally. It's super fast. Really impressive too.
Oh, okay. Normally.
And vertical again.
Hey, look at that. People like the stupid workout videos. I don't know why. So, oh, Ivory Coast. That's pretty far away in a cool place. This is a 25-pound curl bar.
730 says hi Pete from Bandon, Oregon.
What up? Did you say Bend, Oregon or Bandon?
Thought you can think of while working out?
This is going to allow me to keep being physical and active. The pain in here, the rehab in here, allows me to keep on going. So this is a 45 I'm putting on there. And I'm going to clip it on so it doesn't come off. Yo, what's going on? So, I don't really count.
I told you last night that gym workouts are huge on Twitch. You don't even need to have boobs and a bikini.
I mean, it would probably help.
It's cool to see your workout process. Someone who doesn't work out.
And then, see, these are the things. Where's the other one? There it is. This, like, I don't want to walk. So I always kind of put my hands out in front of me so I don't walk into these things. Where's the other 45?
Angel 420 says I want to see him eat pizza again.
Oh, it's right here. And I'm going to put this one on to the bar, which is right here.
Pizza sounds good, Dan.
Now it's rolling away from me. Come back. Now you're just throwing places out. Yeah, I can.
Levavu 8260 says tell us a dad joke.
I don't know any dad jokes.
Lindley Unstoppable says iPad. I have some chicken and rice in the microwave and I'm about to...
All right. Now I got to make sure...
Says how many times have you busted your head on the bars before you had to use your hands as a bumper?
A few. Hold on, this microphone. I don't want to...
Sounds good, kind of like tacos.
There we go. I'm going to attach this to my...
Speed up videos more than 2 times. I would.
Glasses. All right, I can do some sets with this. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, even though I moved that microphone because I didn't want to lay on it. I'm going to end up laying on this one. This one that failed me. Stupid microphone.
Says, what is your favorite post-workout meal?
Drumstick ice cream. All right, so this is 45, 45, 25. That's 115. Now faster, and you're just throwing out random places. You already asked me that. And I said no. Really?
Kimbo14 says you got a little louder on the glasses.
Is that good or bad?
Angel 420 says, but I made chili cheese dogs tonight.
8, 9. Don't count with me because it's going to show up 2 minutes from now. I'm going to get all confused again. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Voice Eater says, how do you set up a cool thing like that? Or you can cause I would really want to do. How did you set up that thing that you do?
I mean, it's the most complicated thing in the world. That's funny. All right, I guess I'll just leave it up on the glasses. The mic glasses. We'll stick with that.
Says to all you nice people here, please don't demand Pete do things. Ask him if he will. That's a good rule for life in general.
You know what Nisha always says to me when she accidentally so over here I've got.
Are you following any shows?
Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Hold on. Let me. Crap! What I step on? And where is my phone? Here we go. I'm gonna switch this off for half a second because I was gonna say something. Now I can't remember what it was.
3983 says, "What did the ocean say to the beach?"
Oh, here's a good one.
Faster
What did it
says,
say?
"How do you know which direction to pull the metallic bar of metal?"
Up. What kind of stupid question is that? Against gravity. I'll just do another set. I'll get to. Where is the? Hold on. I lost track of where I was because I'm busy talking to you guys. Okay. I was gonna say Nisha always says she doesn't like to use the word should. Over here, I've got the Superdog thing and the metal thing, and I didn't have the wooden thing up for a while. And she came over and said, "Hey, you should put that up there." And then she changed. She's like, "You know what? I try to avoid shoulds because that means you're just telling other people what to do. And sometimes people don't like hearing what they should do. So she can make it a suggestion like, it would be cool if you put the wooden one up there." People respond better to stuff like that.
Admatejabrum 3983 says nothing, it just way.
2. 4.
At Joni BC says Ashley. He has mentioned it in the past, but I don't remember which one. Lalatwipos says, "Hey Pete, since you are blind, how do you know which way gravity is? Is that what Skylar is for?"
Basically.
9782 says W-O-W, catching you live, A-N-A-C-I-N-G. I'm interested in getting an exercise machine. My physical therapist suggested that the best one is the one I'd use. So, what one machine would you use?
This one. It's a Gold's Gym.
Completing orders for my business. I got people coming to
7,000.
in and out. Chubby V says, "What's the worst place you've traveled to?" At Faster Nerd
because
says,
of the you guys remember the
what particular exercise are you most capable of doing the most reps of consistently?
Hold on.
Lalatwipos says, "Sorry, that was bad timing during your lift. I didn't mean to ruin your palm."
Hold on. I got you guys off for a second. So, I don't know how long you guys have been following me for, but if anybody remembers my elbow blowing up, was it like a year and a half ago? I burst the bursa sac in my elbow, and I'm actually pointing. I burst the one in this elbow, and I started wearing this compression sleeve because I feel that this one is getting weak. It's getting weakened. I'm just falling apart, I know. Rehabbing the shoulder, rehabbing the back, and I'm just trying to keep the elbow together. I can feel when I'm doing this like kind of heavier weight, I can feel the elbow starting to be like, hey, we might pop. Ooh.
Mozu says just followed.
Thanks, Moses. I appreciate that. I think, Lola, I think you're right. People like the stupid workout video. I mean, I'm not exactly getting the best workout here. I usually try and only take 20 to 30 seconds between sets. I'm definitely taking a lot longer because I'm like constantly winded by talking, which might speak to...
How does a hamburger meat introduce his girlfriend Meat Patty?
Meat Patty, it's a good one.
MP6 to says hi.
Hi, what's going on, MP6 too?
7808 says LOL, thanks Kimbo.
Okay, my third set here, 115. Well, no, I mean, I do a mix of heavyweight and lower weight for reasons. I mean, if I did all workout all the time, I'd explain it more, but just having you guys along today, just have to trust me. Basically know what I'm doing. Said the guy who ripped every ligament in his body weightlifting. But that was then. This is now. Now I know what I'm doing.
Sigla Sound says P. What's up?
Yo, what's up? I'm just lifting some crap.
Your bursa in your elbow is very talented of UP.
That's awesome. Okay. That felt good. I should probably do some sit-ups in between.
Johnny BC says Gold's Gym always makes me start singing Gold's Gym Guy by Steve Pauls. If y'all haven't heard it, it's worth checking out.
I have not heard that song.
Nameless 10,802 says, what's up, surfer dude?
What's up? What's going on?
-3 minutes rest is optimal. Sigla Sound says,
well,
fellow blind
depends what you're trying to do.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Kimbo 14 says, don't answer if it will mess you up, but what do you think of the Hunger Games series?
I saw like the first one when I had some eyesight, and then I started losing my eyesight, and I didn't really keep up with it. So I can't really give you a accurate assessment of it. Hold on.
At LucyOx30 says, are you capable of quote-unquote seeing a mental image of your body?
I mean, a little.
Sound says, when you were still in a band, what was your favorite song to sing?
Du Hast by Rammstein. We covered that. There we go.
Tarakam 7808 just cheered 200 bits. You can tell people you lost your vision because you looked at an eclipse through knockoff Temu sunglasses.
Yes. Knockoff Temu sunglasses. That's pretty. She said I had two things going at the same time. Well, I did. She said I lost my eyesight staring at the sun, looking through knockoff Temu sunglasses. Sorry, those are both going at the same time.
I feel like I never see you surf anymore. Do you still surf or do you just not post anything anymore?
Are you kidding me? I post so much surfing content these days.
At PackFacts10 says, who is your favorite
Yeah, about the this drives me nuts because I don't know, maybe you don't, it's not my fault you don't watch enough videos. But I posted, like, this whole episode, this whole live started with a full surf session. Yesterday's live started with a full surf session. Tuesday's live started with a full surf session. Also on Tuesday, I posted a long form video of me out there surfing. So there's usually 3 full surf sessions a week. Now, the shorts don't get a lot of surf attention because I feel like I've kind of almost, run the well dry on that. Like, how many times can I show you a wave really quickly in a short? But in the long form, which is what I've been trying to push more of, I do all sorts of surfing. So it gives you even more. You get like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of solid surfing 3 times a week or more on this channel. I do not neglect my surfing. And also, I don't post every time I go surfing. Sometimes sometimes I like to go and surf just for me. Put this down.
420 says Harry Hands pass.
And
at Joni BC
I don't have
says
hairy hands.
I wish I could answer that question for you. I haven't kept track of the ones he mentions.
I don't know what Ashley asked. I was busy yelling about the fact that I do surfing videos. Putting the 45 back where it goes.
Like that one. Saracom
Where the hell did
says
there it
there
is.
will be a lot of blind teenagers, Lola. Rhino Moore says
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
More of your long form videos because I bet they are pretty cool. Kimbo
I mean,
says,
some people like them. Some people like them. Not a lot of views on the surfing videos, which is why I'm not. Oop, see what this is.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Pete lost his vision because his mom warned him about certain activities in private and he didn't listen.
There you go. That's what it is. Hey!
Hype train level 9 reached.
Whoa! I didn't know we were hype training this whole time. How the hell did we get to hype train level 9 while I was working out? Because I don't want fully blackout sunglasses.
I used to think that the song with Dubas the Wunderbar part I thought was wonderful. BRA.
No, that's not what they're saying.
Post surfing videos on Tuesdays. At Peyton Lee Voice Eater says
And
I
we
have
do.
to lose like 50 pounds to get my kidney transplant and I did like bicep tricep stuff. You are an inspiration.
Whoa. Let me put this thing back. How the heck? I'm still shocked that we got the.
The dad looks at the wall telling his son touching himself will make you blind. Cyber Sound says saw your Moana video earlier. It was so funny. Kimbo
Thank you.
Says,
Appreciate
why does it
that.
Say it's level 9. It's only at 1. Lalatwipa
Oh.
says your hype train message is level to you. It's level 1.
No way, really? Oh, I got all excited there for a second. I guess I'll have to go in. So what am I gonna have to? So tonight or tomorrow, my troubleshooting will be. I got to figure out why those other stupid microphones aren't working.
343 says, hey, what's up, P?
What's up? And then I will have to go and see why the hype train says level 9 instead of level 1. I mean, that got me like, overly excited there. I was like, holy crap, we're all the way up to 9? That was fast. Next thing I'm gonna do is let's see what this one is.
Tarakam 7808 just cheered 200 bits. For the hype try.
For the hype try. Oh, what happened? It didn't. I think she was probably trying to tell me the hype train was only at 1 instead of 9.
At nameless 10,802 says, what's your favorite band or musical artist? Dankfangel
I don't know if I
420
have
says
one.
Choo Choo.
You know who I'm actually listening? If I was doing the workout by myself right now, do you know who I would be listening to? I would be listening to.
Jackie Master 12
Yeah, I
says
figured.
Highline Surfer.
Hi, what's going on? I'm gonna put this thing higher, so.
Kimbo 14
I'm
says
gonna
I'm
try.
for the hype train tonight.
That's fine. Don't make yourself broke watching me do nonsense. What was I going to say? I think I'm going to do rows, like, or I'm going to do flies. I'm going to do like flies with, let's see, this is a 35. This is a 50. Let me grab the 50. I mean, if you want me to like lift heavy weights, like I can lift heavy weights for that person who's like, that's not heavy. Okay, you guys don't have to go broke. We're all just trying to have fun. Although, you know, Banana doesn't hate it. Banana doesn't hate it when I come away from these things with some cash. Thank you. I would be listening to Baby No Money. I've totally been listening to Baby No Money lately. It's got a good beat. It's not something I'd like sit around and listen to like on my free time, but I like.
Saracom 7808 says we gotta save our money. He will be on all week.
Yeah, all week. What is the other one I've been listening to? Well, I can do the
only broken
bicep stuff.
Peyton Lee Voice Eater says I would like to see you try to draw like a blind guy. I lost all my vision I could draw.
I mean, I've done that too. You can actually go buy a shirt that I drew myself. It's called Blind Surfer Hand-Drawn Find a Way logo. It's in my store, and I drew it and I explained how I drew it.
Says I spent all my money on inhalers today, lol.
Hyper Crush. That's the other band I've been listening to during my workout.
Money sounds like a deadbeat baby daddy Taeyong song.
Kinda, but I like him. He's just got a good beat. I listen to Baby No Money and Hyper Crush for my workout.
Kind of important, but that's no excuse.
Breathing is important. I mean, you definitely need to do that every now and then. All right, let me grab these. These are, I think they're 50s, I think. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try to get to 15. 7.
Kimbo 14
Hi.
says, yeah, like Lola said, breathing is important, lol.
10. 1.
At Joni
2,
PC says you're welcome.
3,
I try to keep up with the stats
4,
so I can answer
and
questions
5.
as often as possible when Pete can't plus. After 5+ years.
You know what'd be funny?
Most of the FAQs.
If this
At
microphone
Tetragram
fell off of my
3983
glasses,
says, or the sun drawing. The shirts are super comfy.
and then the sun drawing too. Yeah, that one was like really fast. Hand drawn. Like I really did that one super fast. Yeah, if this microphone falls off my glasses, I don't know how I'll find it. I think the answer is I won't find it. I feel like this is the most aerobic version of this workout I've ever done, and I'm not even lifting that much.
At Joni BC
Only
says,
breathe
hi,
on
Chris
Thursdays.
Dan,
That's
F Angel.
conserving some energy. All right, I'm gonna do another set. Yeah, by this point I would have done like twice as much of this normally.
Lagartha1 says, ooh, yeah, that's rough. Medical stuff is so expensive.
Yes, it is.
At Faster Nerd says, what about the Sophia, the first theme song? You should listen to it for peak testosterone.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13. That's good. I'll try and do at least 13 on the next one as well. I feel like I can do that twice. So this is like,
help you find the microphone.
I don't know if you guys can see it with that camera. The quality of this camera, I'm told, is not nearly as good as the Sony I've got upstairs. Like, hopefully everything's like reasonably clear, but I've heard it's not quite as sharp. Everything's a little bit flat. And I mean, if you could find it, that would be helpful. Bye. Pack in order.
Where for my dad, just glad I found a place that had them. We have a lot of wildfires going on here. At Jenny says Pete really likes when you count with him while he is doing his set, so ha ha ha.
No, shut up, no, don't mess me up again. I don't want that. And you don't want that. All right, I'm gonna try and do 13 one more time on this. My shoulder's feeling tired, but I'm dealing with it.
Says I have the hand-drawn Find a
Rehabbing's
shirt and
the
the
worst.
smiling sun shades. They are very comfortable and hold up to multiple washes.
They do. That's good to hear.
Does not like that, Jenny.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 is gonna be hard. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Saracom 7808 says say hi to your dad for me, Dan.
Okay, my form wasn't awesome, but I got 13. I think it was, what the heck was I watching? It might have been Pumping Iron, like some Arnold Schwarzenegger thing a while ago. He was like, even if you get the rep, he's like, it's better to get the rep with bad form than not get it at all. So when you're getting to the end of your set,
listening to Welshly Arms. Their song Legendary is good.
if you gotta
At Faster Nerd says,
break the form a little bit. It's better than not doing
Lynn
it.
husband says Jenny is my wife. She's always being difficult. Lol.
What are you guys talking about? I don't even know if I'm going to get through the whole workout. This is exhausting, and it also feels weird. And I swear to God, if Banana, nobody's allowed to tell Banana that I did this, because she's going to be like, "You did a workout in front of people on a live."
Sarah
She's like, "That's."
7808 says your dad thinks I'm cute, so I'm a fan of his dank lol.
Where's it go?
Tigurly83
There we
says
go.
I'm legally
All right.
blind, so it's blurry anyway.
Oh, all right. Well, me and you both wouldn't be able to find the microphone if you fell off.
4978 says, dang man, you are making me feel lazy.
I mean, I'm feeling a little lazy doing this thing so slow.
Angel 420
I should
says
do
definitely
some-
Sarah.
There we go.
At Jenny
Put
says,
that
I feel you
down.
did good enough.
I mean, when are you guys going to get bored of this? When should I be like, okay, nobody wants to watch this nonsense anymore? I'm curious if this thing's going to follow me all the way over here. This is like for my lower back, just kind of stretching it out. Because like I said, I have a ruptured L4 vertebrae,
Says, don't have to
and
push
this
yourself. If you need to pause, feel free.
helps keep it loose
At
so it
Peyton
doesn't
Abel
compact
says, I wrote in a
and
book,
pinch.
it's on Amazon. I like to say I may not see it, but the vision is real. At Faster Nerd says,
All right,
are you
that's
winded
good.
from lifting?
You try. Have you ever lifted
At
before?
10,800 he says, have a good rest of your day, surfer dude. I'm gonna dip out. I dig your videos.
All right.
The Glint
Well,
is
thanks for
Princess
coming
Lady
by. I
Heavy Twister
appreciate it.
Back fast LOL. The tip is jerky motion.
I feel like someone's trying to give me form feedback.
At Jenny says you
Over
have
here,
17
the,
people in here. At Joni BC says it
Well,
followed you just
17
fine.
people is
Gee.
more than
And
0
Angel
people, I
420
suppose.
says if you did this without your shirt on, I'm sure you will get more views. At Blueberry
Man, I'm telling you, I always do this without a shirt on.
Himself. Loved the videos, then he disappeared
Because
due to
it's-
algorithms. At user
Did I
WL8CMGGL5R
disappear?
says love your vids, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always do this without my shirt on because it's 8,000 degrees in here. But you want to talk about Banana
Well,
really
Latifah says
yelling
I
at me
haven't peeled any
as
of
if
the
I did
stickers,
this.
But is one of the soaps something with pineapple? The Guard Figure One
Yes,
says would Banana approve of
it
that?
is. No, she'd hate it if I did this thing shirtless. I mean, part of me wants to be like, hey, check it out. I got an 8-pack, which is more than a 6-pack. But if I was, Banana would be like, you're old. You don't need to be like showing your body off online. Yeah, she wouldn't like that very much. What was I going to say? Oh, Lola and everybody else out there who is in possession of... Hold on. Anybody out there who has Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap or is planning on getting it, the peeling sticker isn't a one-time thing. We developed it so that you can peel it and then put it back. Now, if you're just keeping it on there because you're trying to keep your curiosity going, that's fine. But if you peeled it and you wanted to show it to someone else, you can put it back later on. You can probably peel it and stick it back like, I don't know, maybe like 10 times or so, and then it'll start to get a little less sticky. But yeah, I could sell you a workout class. Or I could tell you to go to blindpenguin.com and go get you some Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap because it's awesome. And it's, actually, hold on, I'll put the chat back on. My garage, I don't know if you noticed, when I moved over here,
I'm curious.
I just, by feel. Where is it? That is not it. That is not it.
Matt Honker says, I
Is
promise
this
if you
it?
stream what the small, strong community is better than having a huge fake audience. You have so many awesome supporters.
There you go.
Lalatwapa
This
says,
is
"Cheers to 100. I love
the-
pineapple smelling one. I'm waiting for my partner to guess what it is before peeling it. We are waiting to see who is correct.
That is one of my favorites. So that whole area over there has the boxes that we're putting the Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap in, and I have to make them all because they come in this flat configuration. So I have to snap the 4 corners, fold them up, put my stomach on it to keep it folded, fold this up, bend this half over, bend this half over,
Mark the Greek one says banana doesn't
Fold
want
these
other than
in.
denying her man.
and there we go.
The Glint
And
Husband
that's how I
says,
make
realistic
1 box.
housekeeping.
I'd still
How
have
do you
to,
picture your retirement is gonna look? At
I
Faster
don't know.
Nerd says,
Hopefully
yes, I
I've
have
saved
lived it
enough
before.
money that
I run a sub
I'll
430
survive.
minute mile. At Sparkle Silver Fox
Oh.
says, be safe and stay hydrated.
And he's like, how do you get winded lifting? I mean, lifting weights and then talking to people and being mildly nervous about being on camera, all that combined
that fan out at Pajisa Place, and I love it.
means that I kind of lose my breath a little bit.
Transformers fan, but he's a bit disappointed you aren't the voice from the 80s. Lol.
No, that was just in the 80s. I was just a wee little kid. I feel like that person got sensitive when I was like, "You ever lifted before?" I mean, I'm not a person who's out of shape. Like I paddle out into big sets where you're duck diving, going under the waves, coming back up, and it's very aerobic exercise. But yeah, for some reason, this is exhausting. I'm trying to think of. There's a bunch of exercises that I would normally be doing down there that I'm not doing because I don't want to be facing the wrong way. And plus, if I'm at ground level, I don't know if it's gonna even catch me. I think maybe, let's see, I did 2. I can do, what else can I do for back? I feel like I did a good enough amount of back stuff. I can probably just do like a couple sets of bicep curls, and then, I did squats. I started with squats. I did 2 back exercises. Yeah, I can do some bicep, and then I'll make up for this half-ass workout tomorrow and do something a little bit better. Let me put you guys back on NDIW/iPhone. That means the chat's gonna be coming back. Let me hop over this. Why do you keep saying ceiling cam?
At Faster Nerd says ceiling cam. Saracom 7808
That
says
hurt
gotta
my
put
shoulder,
my little
like just
gremlin to
reaching
bed, so
up.
be right back, but we'll be listening. Lalatwapa says, in my professional opinion, anyone who is criticizing Pete for breathing a certain way has never stepped foot in a gym while holding multiple conversations at once with many people, so maybe check yourself
Lola
before you wreck yourself, guy.
No, this is light. These are 35, so I'm not gonna hurt myself with these. But I will tell you that the RF headphones I'm wearing just crapped out because I heard a message start to get read and then it died. So I'm wondering if it is actually dead or it's just lost signal for a second. Yo, what's going on?
At Circlefletter4T says yo. At Elliot's 9782 says, what do
Just
you
whatever's
recommend as an
comfortable.
easy way to build core?
You know, I had such a philosophy of lifting when I was younger, just like lift as heavy as you can.
Lalatwapa says, we still hear you though.
And then
The Glint husband says, just do your workout at school. At PatFacts10 says aerobic and
I ended up
anaerobic
hurting
exercises
myself.
both
So,
come with
you know,
different
do what's
skill sets and
comfortable,
levels of
and
endurance.
you know, it's good to set like every maybe as you're building your strength, you might want to be able to increase the weight that you're lifting at a rate of like maybe 10% every 6 weeks. And that's like a safe way to do it when you're just getting going. Like me, I couldn't add another 10% every 6 weeks, but if you're just starting out, that's a good goal to have, and you can maintain that for a while.
Mason Payne says, you remind me of my father.
Well, that's
who was
crazy. He rode
completely
motorcycles?
blind. He rode ATVs and motorcycles, following his friend by the sound. He was very skilled with his hands. He made a clock. It took him
Nice, good for him.
1,200 hours. He didn't let his disability get him
Thank
down,
you.
but it made him stronger. Well done. You're an inspiration. Circlefletter4T says, you got to flex your abs by the end of the stream. At Peyton Levoy Seeker says, I do that as well,
alright.
but the people I show it to say it doesn't look good.
8. I
At
was
Jeff
8 years
Garrett
old.
says, how old were you when your site started to go?
Woo!
At Faster Nerd says,
Lola
have you thought
Topples
about buying
gifted a
forklift?
tier 1 subscription to Maison Dupain.
That's nice of you, Lola. You're just the nicest person ever. Gifting subs to all these people out there. Yeah, I mean, she's awesome,
Mason
right?
Payne says,
Pop
thanks.
in here, you get a sub, you don't have to watch commercials. That means you get to see more of this. Part of me, no, I don't want to. Banana will yell at me. Someone said I should flex my abs before the end of this, but we'll see how many workout videos I do in the future. What's up, Kimbo? Missed you.
Kimbo14 says, and I'm back. Dank Angel
Let's see if I
420
can get
says,
7
it's
of
what she
these.
goes honestly.
2, 3.
Lalatwapa says, Pete, I have to say, the video of you with the jet skis and blind guy still
Yeah.
made me laugh at the thought of you and the blind
Where I
guy
had
still out on
the
ocean.
cane on the jet ski. There were a couple of people that were like, "Oh, I never thought about that. Was that helpful?" I'm like, "No, it wasn't helpful at all. It was just for the visuals of it." Goofball.
At Joni BC says, Elliot's 9782. That's a good question for someone who is able to assess your physique
Yeah,
and
I mean, I was
abilities
just
in
giving you a
person.
very,
They'll
very,
also be able
very
to help you
basic.
develop good technique.
This is
At
real
PatFacts10
content.
says, and this is great. Real content. The Glint husband says, how about some long form
and then
workout
cut it
videos?
up.
That
Yeah,
way you
that's
get
not a
to do
bad
your
idea.
workout
But
in
how
front
many
of your
people
own
want
voice,
to?
do your own voiceover.
How many people want to watch me
Faster Nerd says 10 line is wild.
do this on a regular
One says, I have
occasion?
yet to
You haven't found
find
the
that
jet ski? The jet ski video? Oh, shalom.
At
Trying to think if there's
says,
anything
oh,
else
shalom.
I should do before I get out of here. Ooh,
At
ooh,
Joni
ooh,
BC
ooh.
says Jevin.
So I got a
Started
Tesla.
failing at a noticeable level when he was 8. The Glint husband says you
Yeah,
guide people
I got
from
a
live
Tesla
workouts all the way
Powerwall
up
over
to
there,
the
and every time it
weights that you
powers
used
up,
to.
for some reason it messes with the RF of the headphone I'm using.
Sarah
Are you wrapping it up on me? Am I done?
Kimbo 14
I'm
says, I
surprised.
enjoy the workout content, it's fun.
Try and do maybe 60 of these. Yo, brew.
At Greed Legend
Me? What did I do?
3787
What do you mean I
says,
need to grow up? I don't know what I did. Getting yelled at for something I don't remember saying.
At Greed
What
Legend
about 'em?
3787 says,
Go,
Power
go,
Rangers.
Power Rangers. I lost track. I don't remember how many I've had. I said I was going to do 60. I think I'm at like 25.
At Rearimer 4978 says, no, I don't.
That's
wanna
hard to
watch you
do
work out.
live.
I would rather watch you surf. At Sertlefletter4T says,
I don't know, what's a
prefer cans or
walking stick?
sticks IDK, are they the same and dumb? Lalatwapa says, is the
Absolutely.
Tesla
Solar
Powerwall
panels
worth it?
without the
Considering
Tesla
getting one with
Powerwall
our
doesn't make any
solar panels?
sense. Because you can only power your house when the sun's
420
out.
says, definitely fun.
All right. Have a good time.
At Faster Nerd says, I have to go work out soon too. At
Oh,
Russapero
man, I've answered that so many
1238 says,
times.
what's your favorite voiceover you've had? At Faster Nerd says, I got 800s.
Hi, what's going on?
1517 says, said hi. At Matejabron 3983 says, Riri. The Glint husband says,
All right, so yeah, I know not to be mean, but I have answered that a million times. I mean, favorite voiceover job, SpongeBob trailer, Transformers, Optimus Prime, Jabba the Hutt, Mental Samurai on Fox was pretty cool. Got to be in Ugly Dolls, that was pretty cool. Ben 10, that was pretty cool. And the Tesla Powerwall, 100%, because it stores the energy, and like, you know, you can power your house at night and after sundown, as well as just when the sun's out. And like, if you lose your power in the middle of the night and you don't have a Tesla Powerwall, like, you gotta wait until the sun comes up. I know it's extraordinarily expensive, but you know, it stores energy, and you can have it put out energy at the same time the sun's out, so you can fully power your house. My house is fully solar, so I mean, I know it's very expensive, but I feel like it's totally worth it. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, there we go.
At Sarah Cam
I
7808
gotta think of one more exercise to do. I can't think of what I would. Oh, that's what I would normally do. Yeah, but you'd just be staring at the back of my head. Do you guys mind staring at the back of my head for a minute? Oh, hold on, did I lose? There we go.
The Glint husband says, in Canada, we have the option of ultra-low overnight rates, so it's not really worthwhile
Put
yet.
that down. Let me grab this thing, put it out of the way.
Lalatwapa says, we power enough energy that we get refund from the city and don't end up using much of the credits.
Writing.
Sarah Cam
Yep, writing.
7808 says,
Let
writing.
me see if I can find this. And I believe I've got a couple of 25s on here. Yep, it's not a lot of weight, but I'll just do this as a bit of a cool down. If anybody like cut this down into a like
978 says, hi sweet Sarah. Kimbo 14
What's
says,
a
I've
jack-
seen many
oh.
other people online using Jackery power systems. Bogart the Greek one says, my
Oh,
mom
man, I've
regrets
had no
getting all her solar
problems.
panels. She's had so much problems with them. At Sarah Cam
Solar's been
7808 says,
great.
"Hey, my love, gotta put your nephew to bed." At Sertlefletter4T says, do you
No.
get stuck for people
They-
who make
they
movies
sent me a
and YouTube
paycheck.
voice acting on their movie? Lalatwapa says, Pete, I would argue that at least half of your
All right,
audience
so
likes
here,
you from
just
behind
look at the
anyway,
back
so
of my
show
head.
back of your head. Okay. At Faster Nerd says, is it
I
offensive
mean,
to ask if
close
you
your
can read the
eyes.
screen from your point of view? At Jenny says, even though you have answered the same questions a million times, people really appreciate it as they are new to your channel.
Well, I feel like
Kindly
that's
tell
kind
them
of
you have
rude
more
sometimes,
information on
like
your
sending
videos on your
people,
channel.
like they ask a question like, go watch a video. I mean, that is the answer, but I also feel like a bit of a dink doing it that way sometimes. I should have put more weight on this. This is too light. I thought I was getting more run down than I was. I'll do 5 more of these and then I'll add some weight. 3, 4, 5. Also down here, I think, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Like when the Tesla Powerwall comes on,
At Sertlefletter4T says
poser?
crazy you
What do you
don't
mean?
even get a poser or
Oh,
nothing
poster,
next time.
probably. No, they don't care about me. They hire me to do my job. I do my job.
At Larimer
They pay me,
4978 says
and then we,
seriously, Pete, you have never earned a
you know,
pizza.
move on with our lives. I'm basically doubling the weight.
Lagarde the Greek one
Yeah.
says they don't know where to look on your channel is the problem. Lalatwapa says to be honest I watch the VODs and when
Do you?
Pete says to go check out a video I pause the VOD to see what he is referencing. The Glimp
Yes,
says
I
is
think
that
you
the
can.
sound
I
of the
think you can
power
probably
while
hear
turning
it
off that fan sound?
when it powers up. It goes like. It's stuck. There we go. All right. 2 more reps here, and then we'll head back up to the studio. And I don't know whether you guys want to.
At Rossapero 1238 says
I don't know whether you
like
guys
the
wanna
Neo
stay
Surfer
with me
sleep, but
or-
also blind guy unboxing is fun. Kimbo 14 says beef ravioli straight from the can is pretty
Beef
good.
ravioli
I don't
from
want to
the
find a bowl
can.
that wouldn't stain in the microwave lol.
Me.
At Cat
I like
10
being
says who do
me.
you aspire to be?
I mean, me with eyesight would be pretty awesome, but otherwise, I like me. 3. I'll see if I can do 12 here. 4, 5, 6, 7.
At Sertlefletter4T
And
says do
actually,
you
I'm gonna
listen
do
to
15.
those
That's too
Reddit
late.
stories on
What?
YouTube, Spotify? At
Pretty
T'Challa
good.
2500
Just lifting some
one
weights
says,
here.
"Hey, P, how's it going? At Faster Nerd says wait close my
Bright
eyes.
light
Do you have a
sensitivity.
dark light
Yeah, I don't like
sensitivity
bright
or bright
lights.
light sensitivity? I thought it was bright. At Peyton Lee
No.
Seeker says when you did the SpongeBob trailer did you get to meet
Oh,
the actors?
that's cool.
I got to meet Tom Kenny at a con and I gave him my book. Lalatwapa says yes absolutely I check
No,
out
I-
what you are talking about so I can quickly become part of the inside crew. It also helped me save money asking you questions you have been asked a million times. Sorry I was that person asking the
Lily,
questions
you never
after
have to
you
say
said you
sorry
were
for
going to
anything.
answer
I
them the rest of the
appreciate
stream,
you.
lol.
You probably know how much, but a lot.
At Rossapero
Favorite song.
1238
Oh,
says
Underestimate
favorite
Me
song?
by Pete Gustin. You should check that one out. It's on YouTube right now. Underestimate Me by Pete Gustin. It's on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music. You can watch the video on YouTube. It's actually, if you follow me on Instagram, Blind Surfer Pete Gustin, you can, if you go to my profile, it's like the pinned song. It's a great song, great video too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 13.
Lalatwapa says sorry
No,
for
no,
being
no,
that guy
stop
going your stream
apologizing.
before you knew me. Lagarde the Greek one says wait was that the actress that dressed in
I don't know
skimpy
what you're
clothes to
talking
a children's movie premiere?
All right. I mean, that's a fair amount of exercises. Again, I don't think it's my best workout I've ever done, but it's better than not doing anything.
At Tim Shalnoff
We did. We got some
2500
massive
says, "Did your work
hamburgers.
get you
Like
food yesterday?"
we ordered these things called a Cal Burger, and they were massive. Like we both got them. We're like, whoa.
At Tim Shalnoff
They were literally like
2500
this
says,
big.
what did you guys end up getting? Lalatwapa says in reality
Yeah.
Pete just listens to his haters
We
while he
got
works
that.
out
We got
on
some
repeat.
Caesar salads.
At
I mean,
Los
how many
Alces
times did I
Seeker
kick
says,
a weight
"How often
during
do
this
you kick a
workout?"
weight by accident?
I think I booted the curl bar once because I was mildly distracted by all the voices in my head. But other than that, I think I was pretty good. So, you know what? I'm going to do the hardos can't make fun of me because I'm just doing rehab on my shoulder. Not doing it for any other reason than rehab. I'm just going to put 5 pounds on this. And I'm going to do a couple of sets just to see if I can work my shoulder out a little bit.
At Matejabrum 3983 says and check out the books
All
Faith
that
Kills and the
stuff.
Skill Conspiracy by
There's
Pete
books.
Gustin. Those are my favorite.
There's music videos. There's a documentary. I mean, if you wanted to get sick of somebody, you could get sick of me pretty fast.
Lalatwapa says honestly without the weights is enough but you do you boo. At Peyton Lee
That one
Seeker
broke
says
up.
do you know
Peyton was
any
asking
voice
me, do I
acting
know any
kids?
voice at, and then my thing died.
Lagarde the Greek one says I think at this point it's just the people that think Pete is awesome. Kimbo 14 says you know since Pete has headphones on he'd seem a bit
yeah.
crazy for talking to all of us
I
live.
just got the one earpiece in. Well, let me just do a cool down here. Just do a few of these. Do it in front because the back is all messed up.
At
That's
T'Challa
good. I appreciate that.
2501 says, love
I
all
appreciate
your
your
content on
watching it.
YouTube.
What's my most popular recent video? Well, I mean, I don't want to give you the wrong advice. I'd have to know your exact situation. Just listen to your body.
The Glint husband says, do you even lift, bro? I love that question. Saracom 7808 says killing one bird.
I mean, it's supposed to be two birds, one stone, but the workout's been a little half-assed. Yeah, I got a little stressed out with the stupid microphone. Yeah, the microphone thing was screwing me up a little bit. That was, you know why that was extra stressful? I mean, it wasn't really that stressful, but I just chugged a C4 energy drink, so I was all like giggity, 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 like ready to go, and then the stupid microphone stopped working, and it just drove me nuts because I checked that, like I'm gonna have to be looking all over the floor to find those microphones. I was like tossing them everywhere, but I checked that like an hour before the show, like that was ready to go. It was an adventure. You know what? When I go upstairs, if you guys want to stick around, I've been keeping a log of all the questions that people have asked in the comment section, and all the ones that I have not answered. I've kept in this like very long email list. If there's anybody, you guys tell me when I get out of here after this next set, if there's anybody like watching, lifting too heavy and surfing.
Says new vision unlocked.
Exactly. I hurt my shoulder lifting too heavy. I did it a number of years ago.
The Glint husband says, here's my guess. One microphone is by the door of the studio to the left.
Probably right.
One is sitting on the table and one is
One's
on the
in
desk
my pocket right now, I think.
One is probably on the couch. Faster Nerd says, is the phrase half fast or half ass?
Let's do 8 more of these. 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Absurd Sitch
Oh,
says,
can you guys see that? I used to, I made that thing. Yeah, that was at like 1.6 million.
The most recent, most popular. At Rossapero 1238
I've been with Banana for almost 13 years.
How long you've been with Banana?
Underestimate Me by Pete Gustin.
I want to check it out.
Is my favorite song.
Lagarde the Great One says if you need a pair of eyes, use
Holy crap, that's a lot of time. Alright, I feel like that's good enough for the workout. I don't want to overdo my shoulder. I know I'm not paying as much attention to my body as I should. So I don't want to tomorrow be like, I overdid it. I mean, that was a good Superman, because it's Superdog, obviously.
Tim says Superman or Spider-Man. The Glint husband says you should blast it on stereo.
That's true.
You can't get copyright strike for your own material.
Superdog.
Lalatwapa says, remember
yeah,
I
didn't know what was going on.
And he was yelling
Superdog, yeah, Superman, Superdog.
Why we were saying random numbers.
Hi.
At Lumpilu 9026 says, hi P. I'm Lori from
Thanks, Lori, I appreciate that. Welcome to the live. Welcome to probably the weirdest live I've ever done. What do you think was weirder, this one or the one where I was sitting on the duck or the one where I was sitting on the peacock in my pool? I feel like they're all pretty weird. Gold Bike over here made that thing. You know, I used to ride bikes. Made that thing back in Boston. Used to ride around with my friends. Had a ton of fun with it. It's got... I wonder if I can show you guys. Yeah, let me take this thing. I'm going to head back up. Let me find my phone. There. And then I'll check in with you guys. You can tell me if anybody's actually watching.
The Glint husband says, I like when you do lives just by yourself for some reason. We get to interact with you directly.
It's fun for me to...
Garth the Great One says the duck live was awesome. Lalatwapa says
really?
The pool was kind
How many people are...
but the workout is primo Twitch content.
Hold on, before I back that up. Someone want to tell me if anybody's watching?
That you made the fight.
Do we have anybody in here right now?
Says said hi.
Just catching my breath. I would definitely be whipping off my shirt right now. The duck one was funny.
Says, really? I enjoyed the duck.
Faster Nerd says, what's weird
about watching this? At Lumpilu
the peacock was good, but that thing really hurt my balls.
Was pretty fun.
Alright, that's good.
Says my stream of yours I have seen of
what
yours
up, Tim?
is fun. At Tim Chalnop 2501 says gonna do a radio
so
show
I was
talking about yesterday lol.
I was thinking about doing the
808 says yeah I do like the solo lives.
Oh, that's actually more than usual. What's up, Twitch?
20 people Twitch.
I mean, should I keep working out?
Lord Chaplain says I am watching P. At Faster Nerd says great view. At Tetcherum 3983 says none of them weird. At Peyton Lee Voice
hold on, I'm going to put you guys on mute for a second.
Voice auditions.
All right, that's pretty interesting.
Says 36 people watching.
I really thought we'd be at 0.
Figlin Husband says 36 in YouTube. Figlin Husband says
well, I started with those.
Stretches before
Well,
you go for your shoulder.
You know what I would do
says,
if
I wish I was less busy so I could catch more streams.
So I would.
157 says 34 people.
You know what I do actually?
At Pat Facts 10 says no critters peeping.
What up, Dragon Fist Media?
Says my childhood voice actor right here, Al. At Rossapero 1238 says if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
So you see what I'm doing here? Wow, it jumped
at
to 12.
Jenny says 12 Twitch.
All right, Faster Nude.
At
So this is a.
Gotta go though. Bought to go up. At Savannah Harris 1517
like
says 1738.
All right. So what I'm doing right now, this is a.
30 to 40 on YouTube.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
At Cardo8Q says yo, I love your videos.
This is a shoulder rehab workout. Whoa, the
hi.
chat is going crazy all of a sudden.
At Cardo8Q says hi.
Well, you can get one. This one's Decepticons.
Says I want an Autobots shirt.
But I'm doing it on.
Says I didn't think either was weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Says you need to take
so this is, you know, I'm doing it on one.
Peaks at about 20.
All right. Well,
8374 says we board bro.
Hold on. Let me. There's too much going on. Did I lose the damn phone?
I've been watching it and it stayed pretty steady at 30 something. At Nathanical 8374 says we board bro 12 of us.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna. Last thing I'm doing here. This is a shoulder exercise, right? Like it's a rehab exercise when you have like a torn rotator cuff. But as you guys can tell, I like doing two things at once all the time. So I'm doing it on one foot because I can also balance train while I'm rehabbing my shoulders. So this is usually what I do at the beginning of the workout. I did everything all out of order because I was a little discombobulated. It's also 18,000 degrees in here. So I'm going to head back up, but I was going to show you guys, I was going to give you a closer close-up of the, I got to remember where I put my phone. Where did I put it? I don't remember. It must be over here, I hope. No? Oh, here it is. I thought that's where it was. All right, I'm going to show you that bike over there. So I got to take this thing off of the tripod, wherever it is. I'm going to turn off the auto tracking for a second. There we go. Because what I want to do is be able to point this in a direction. We are on the go. So this bike over here, I made this thing. I believe I'm pointing at it. Each wheel has 144 gold spokes on it. I think there's a mirror there. Yeah, there should be a mirror right there. Hello. The bike, if I remember, is blue. It has a white tiger print seat, I think. It has gold mufflers on the back of it. I think there's supposed to be 2 antennae, but they broke. Those are actually gold antennas that you can put on the back of like a Mercedes in the 90s if you're really cheesy rather. It's also got some twisted supports going up to the seat, and the, let's see, I'm doing this all from memory where this is. The pedals, where are the pedals? Right there. No, that's not the pedal. Where the hell's the pedal? There it is. The pedal is actually twisted gold as well, and I'm sure this thing could be a lot cleaner than it used to be. It's kind of filthy. The handlebars are up here somewhere. Those are also twisted gold. So yeah, I mean, that was a really fun bike to make, really fun bike to ride, kind of a difficult bike to ride, but I always had a lot of fun doing it. Let me put the tracking back on. I just flipped that down, and then, oh shit, I should have, hold on. Keep forgetting where I put my phone. Let me put you guys back on if I can. Putting the chat back on. Is there? Yeah, it is. Anything I should do down here before I get out of here? Oh, there's something.
Lolitopals just cheered 200 bits. You have grease all over your hand. Be careful about touching anything else.
Do I? Do I get a greasy hand now? Yeah, that bike is a little filthy, I guess. Well, now I am touching my phone. Yeah, totally. I mean, no offense taken. That's what that bike is.
No offense at all, but I would call that ghetto fabulous.
Why? Is the chat being mean?
At Nathanical 8374 says don't read the chat.
Hold on. Let me, I'm gonna get out of here.
Check.
I gotta go somewhere. So.
At Nathanical 8374
hey, that's a good idea,
says
actually.
Be all right.
Find my phone.
14 says you can use your soap to get the grease off.
Flip the lights off.
At DocsNetFear 7804 says love you Pete.
That's
Watching
good to
since
hear.
before
Thank you. I
Super Dog
appreciate
and love
that.
watching all your vids. You're one of my favorite creators ever, man. Thanks
God
for being
bless.
so awesome. At Nathaniel
It is an awesome
8374 says God bless. Bogart the
bike.
Greek
This
one
is
says
slow.
it's an awesome
People
bike.
keep saying that.
At Grafon 1 says,
Hold
can
on,
you
let me
really
put
read
this
this
down.
fast? That's wonderful.
This thing isn't on a.
Lalat
You guys probably
says it's a
saw.
real pimpin' bite.
It's not on a tripod.
Figlin Pispin says I'm so bad for that. Get my hands.
Hold
Dirty
on,
touch
hold
everything
on.
and
So
then
it
think
might
about
fall
the
over.
concept.
Don't fall over. Don't fall over.
At
Don't fall
Faster
over.
Nerd says the chicken is burning.
I'm not even sure if it's following me. Yeah. What consequence? Curious if that thing is following me. If I just
Figlin
lost it.
Pispin says consequence.
What up, Monk? Monk? Monk 2? It's not following me.
Monk 2
That's
says
dumb.
TNT.
It's supposed to be.
At Jenny says
I'll get
no.
back to it in a second.
Absurd Sitch says it's almost like chat never listens to videos at 1.5
Oh, it is
or
following. All right.
1.75
Someone said no
speed.
to something else.
Saracom 7808 says it's
Oh
following.
God.
At Savannah Harris
probably put-
1517
no.
says how much was the bite.
I probably put like
Kimbo 14 says
$1,400
it looks like
into
it
that
cost.
thing. Oh.
The
Why isn't it following
01
me?
edit says hello.
Yeah. I mean,
Lalatripa says we are looking at the stairs. At
That's
Grafon
what's
1
in
says
there.
he built it I
Hold
belie.
on.
Figlin Pispin says you better be using
Oh,
blind
I
pen
think
than
I
so.
know.
Saracom 7808 says no longer following.
Why is it
At Pat
not?
Facts 10 says nice
What
stairs.
if I go over here?
Bogart the Greek
Come on,
one says
follow
it's
me,
not
you
following
silly
Ron.
thing.
Monk
All right,
2
all
says
right.
it's
Now
not
if I go
following.
over here,
At Tim Chalnok
I'm feeling it.
2501
Now
says
it,
we
now it
lost
seems
you.
to be following me.
At Tim Chalnok 2501 says lol.
Probably
At Savannah
$1,400,
Harris
$1,600.
1517 says it's not following you.
All
and
the
how much was
pieces, all the
bite?
money I put into it.
At Rosemary
All right,
1493
so I'm just trying to get
says
to
it
the
was
fridge
then
to
it
get a
lost you.
drink, and I put my
Kimbo 14
phone down
says it's now
again.
following.
All right. Now where
At
did I
Jenny
put my
says it's
phone
good
this
now.
time? Here it is.
Monk 2 says now it's following. Kimbo 14 says I think you
At
just went
least.
out of range before. Bogart the Greek 1 says $1,400.
This drink is gross, by the way.
Saracom 7808 says it was delayed glowing now. At DocsNetFear
Thank
7804
you.
says love you Pete. Been watching since
you're
before Super
welcome.
Dog and love watching all your vids. You're one of my favorite creators ever, man. Thanks for being so
Whatever
awesome.
this drink is, I got
Lalatripa
it.
says it's like it focused on the chair when you walked around but is now following you.
It's supposed to. I thought this
At
was going to be a
Rosemary
good drink.
1493 says
and it's
maybe
actually-
it can't go
no, it's not
360
going.
degrees.
It's gross. This
Bogart
drink is
the Greek
gross,
one
but it's
says,
all I
is that
have.
actual goal?
Okay.
At Alex McKinney N8Y says hello. At Pat Facts 10 says
That's
following
good.
you.
I hate this
At
drink.
Savannah Harris 1517 says it's end following
Really?
now.
I mean, it was doing a better job in the
At
garage.
Tanks Military Gaming says it follows you when it sees your face but not your body. At Chalnok 2501
All right,
says
who
now
wants
it's
to have-
tracking you. At
You guys feel like I earned some ice cream for that crappy workout?
At
Oh,
Alex McKinney
I should have
N8Y
taken
says
that
hi.
off.
At Car Made of Cheese says what's
Just
the
a
black
compression
armband?
Just a
At Sir
compression
Sitch
sleeve
says at Bogart the Greek one real gold is very heavy and very soft. It is a poor
to keep my
material to make a bicycle
elbow from exploding.
Saracom 7808 says what is
That's
that
what
drink?
the zero sugar stuff is
At
so
Matenjabrum
gross.
3983 says
Yeah,
it's
it
zero
was
sugar
gross.
ocean spray. At Tim
What
Chalnok
did I just- there we go. I
2501
should have done
says
that a while
ocean
ago.
splash. At Jenny says yes. At Rearimer 4978 says watch it Pete, that jug looks like Hummingbear's food.
I mean, the scenario, it's better
At
than...
Luciox 30 says every time I come back to this stream, you're in a scenario.
It's reading all the
At
chat,
Carmelo
but
Cheese
do
says
move
I
to
don't guess
Twitch.
TTS is gonna read YT chat, so I'm a move to Twitch.
Yeah, it was cranberry
At
and
Rosemary
something else, though.
1493 says was that cranberry juice
Yeah,
chat?
it was... Hold on, I'll get it out again.
At Pat Facts 10 says strawberry kiwi zero. Ocean
Yeah,
spray
zero
juice.
calorie stuff does taste weird.
At On Lips Ice says 0 calorie stuff always
The
tastes
water,
weird to
I'd like
me.
to have some water.
Lalatwipa says I think you earned some water for
Oh
that crappy
no, that workout was half-assed.
Absurd Sitch says someone
So
said
when
you
I go
ordered
over
all
here, the
pizza
thing
for that
stops
workout.
following me?
At Jenny says I see a doggy.
Yeah, I gotta not order.
At Tim Chalnok 2501 says Ocean Splash 0 card. Kimbo 14 says Pete can't you drink water instead
But I don't
of the
like
other drink
wasting
is
stuff,
gross?
so-
Lol. Absurd Sitch says Steve.
I did.
Fiddlin'
I took a
Husband says, why
month
don't you
off.
just
I
take
took
an
6
extended
weeks
break from
off,
surfing and fully recover so then you don't
and
keep
it didn't
hurting
fully
yourself.
recover, so
Saracom 7808 says hey IIT.
I don't think it's
Savannah
gonna
Harris
recover.
1517 says
To be honest.
1738.
I don't think it's ever gonna like
Bogart
fully
Creek one says
recover. I
it's
think
zero
my
sugar
shoulder's
juice
just
from what I can tell.
a
No
mess.
wonder it
Ugh,
tastes
Diet
terrible.
Coke.
Dankenfangel 420 says I like Diet Coke.
She would
At
notice.
Faster Nerd says you should crank banana flip the rug upside
No.
down. At Justin We 9TW says better be protein ice
Well,
cream.
yeah, but go over to Twitch.
At Car Made of Cheese
If
says
you go over to
OMG,
Twitch
and
and
it does
follow
read
at
YT
Pete
chat, I
Gustin,
guess.
cool
At
things
Jenny
will
says ice cream
happen.
time. Napalm Nuclear says yes, some ice cream is dessert.
I mean, should I just sit here and listen to the chat?
Savannah Harris 1517
Yeah, Steve's around here somewhere. I heard him.
Yes. Pat Facts 10 says doggo.
I was.
Lalatwipa says I love how Steve has to give you the sniff down as if
I
you
don't
were
either.
outside
Where's
forever.
Steve?
Kimbo 14
Steve,
says
where are
I
you?
don't like cranberry juice at all. Lalatwipa says you are followed. Jennifer Tenko 7786 says what's your favorite place to
It's
eat out?
Steve. There he is.
Harris 1517
Oh, Dim?
says who's the
It
dog?
didn't do it the first time. Here's Steve.
Kimbo 14 says it's followed you to the
There's
sink.
Steve.
Savannah Harris
Steve, come here.
1517 says
Apple
who
juice
is the
is
dog?
gross too.
Dank Angel
That's a good
420 says
idea.
I like apple juice. Jenny says add sugar to the drink.
Oh, wow, you really don't like the stream, huh?
976 says 67,777.
What? Oh, no.
Pat Facts 10 says
Watching?
360 following.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Matejabron 3983 says followed you this time.
That should have been like 2 minutes ago.
Chalnok 2501 says I see you at the sink.
Holy crap, this thing is so far behind.
9493 says it's following now. I
My
think
day's
it
been
tracks your
crazy.
face. Gunner C1K says how's your day been? The Glint Hisman says I meant
guess.
to ask you, would you ever consider like kayaking or something like
Yeah,
that getting on the
it
water?
is.
Bagart the Great One says add so much sugar it's going to need it.
Yeah.
Absurd Sitch says full recovery isn't always as good as pre-injury. I
What
know
do you
how
mean?
that goes.
Oh, right here. I feel
Miller
Skylar.
says do you do one night stand?
No.
Tim Chalnok 2501 says have you ever surfed
Hold
at
on.
Pismo Beach? Kimbo 14 says you are making me jealous of your ice cream lol. Lalatwipa says Pete one thing I noticed. I don't know if this a Pete Gustin thing or a blind guy thing, but you don't eat much food. I think it's true that we eat with our eyes.
That's Skylar.
Supermanaman
Is
says
this
your
thing
house is
following
goals.
us?
Grem 1 Stone
Yeah.
R7SS said hi.
There's Skylar. She's the most adorable doggy ever.
TW says better
I
drizzle
took
some
off her
protein powder
collar
on that
because it
cone.
has my phone number on it.
Pat Facts 10
Karmadeo,
says
Yeah,
it's
it is
she's
really
just
delayed.
followed.
Kimbo 14
Thanks
says
for the
chat is
follow.
going so much
Appreciate
that it's
that.
really delayed. Joni BC says Steve's a
All right,
good
so that's
boy.
not too far behind.
Angel 420 says there's Skylar.
I know. Now I lost her
says I
collar.
love how Steve was looking at you like him here. Dad,
Man,
why
I
are you
keep
yelling my
putting things
name?
down
Supercool 229
and
says
forgetting
hi.
what I'm doing.
Angel 420 says Skylar.
What did I? All right, what did I do with her collar?
Pat Facts 10 says
can't.
Lil Fluff Doggo here too.
What the heck did I do with her collar?
Chat reader. Joni BC says oh. Skylar.
2. I got 2 dogs, and now
Rosemary
oh, it's in my pocket. It's in my
1493
pocket.
says how many dogs do you have? Kimbo 14
Oh,
says hi,
Snickers
Skylar.
ice cream is the best.
Angel
I love
420
Snickers ice
says
cream.
I have Snickers ice cream.
Thank you.
Bagart the Good One says how cute. Jenny
Cheers.
says you put it in your pocket.
You see that?
Pat Facts 10
I just
says
dropped
Skylar is
that.
adorbs.
Caught it in my hand.
Latwipa says in your pocket. Joni
It
BC
is in my
says
pocket.
it's
It was in my
following
pocket.
fine. The Glint husband says Jenny says it's in your pocket.
She's trying to eat my
Bagart
crumbs.
the Great One says Skylar is precious,
Thank
such
you.
an adorable
It's
little
really
fluff
handy
dog.
having you guys around.
Bye,
Bye,
Facts
Skylar.
10 says collar in pocket. Rearimer 4978
Ministry of
says
Baking. I
pocket.
like that one.
Ministry of Baking I50 says it's in your pocket. Rearimer
In your
4978
pocket. Oh, I thought
says
they were
in
going to say
your
in your
pocket.
pocket.
Joseph Owell 3318 says hi.
Yeah. I mean,
Zervo 1224 says do you like Halloween?
kind of tough.
Karma Dioff says Pete what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I had Dulce de Leche Hagen Dazs once and it was amazing so I'ma have to say that's mine.
What did I
Sarah
do?
7808 says I'm tapping out gotta go love.
Oh, I see what's going on. Well, I don't see
Peyton
what's
Leroy
going on.
Seeker
I
says
hear
could you
what's
do a
going
video
on.
where you try to draw? Kimbo 14 says
All right. Hold on. I had to mute you guys. Too much going on. Funny thing about Halloween. I get to dress up. I know what I look like. I get a sense of what Banana dresses up like. You know, she explains it to me, and I get to feel her costume. But I did notice, you know, after I lost enough eyesight that I couldn't see people anymore, I was like, oh, Halloween kind of sucks. Like, people can come in, and, you know, we always have the party here, and they, you know, they tell me what they're dressed up as, but then I don't get to really see it. So it's not as much fun, but any excuse to have a party and hang out with friends is cool, but definitely lost a little bit of its magic. Favorite ice cream. I can tell I'm eating the vanilla one of these. Not huge. Like, vanilla's fine on the drumstick. I feel like the chocolate one with like the caramel on top, or I don't know, the chocolate drumstick is way better, I think. I really like all of the Ben & Jerry's flavors. Those things are delicious. And I'm going to get another ice cream out of the fridge. I'll show you guys. I'm putting you back on. I'm going to show you something else. This ice cream The hard thing is I'm not going to be able to, did I kill the chat? I think I killed it. Maybe I'll have to go back upstairs to get you guys back. Oh, no, there it is. I can now. I turned it off to talk for a second.
Vegan
It gets
0414 says, can you hear
distracting.
chat?
Bye, Vertical.
At Sarah Cam 7808 says, bye,
Yeah,
Vertical.
there.
Take care, Joni.
How? Wait, that's what I just grabbed.
Chocolate drumsticks are addicting. We keep Tillamook ice cream in full stock.
How did you know?
Rosemary
So this is Tillamook, I
1493
think.
says,
However
how
you
do
just say
keep
it.
the ice cream from melting?
I don't know which side I'm supposed to be facing forward, but
At Joni
this
BC
ice
says,
cream,
love
I
you.
feel like
Sarah.
that's the front. Or maybe that's the back. Maybe this is the front.
At Pat
Whatever.
Facts 10 says chocolate drumstick is bomb and Ben and Jerry's are my go-to ice cream.
What does that mean? It's a Bluebell
Dank
household.
Angel 420 says
This
is
ice
a
cream
Bluebell
is
household love.
delicious. My day's going weird.
Vegan 0414 says hope your day's going well. At Dylan Blount 1998
I
says
guess.
have you ever tried bringing your friends to a pitch black escape room that could be Halloween fun?
Oh, it's not Tillamook?
Lalatwipa says that's not Tillamook, that's
Talenti,
Tillamook,
that's
however
what
it's
it is.
spelled. At Pat Facts 10 says Talenti gelato is
They
amazing.
make that? That sounds delicious.
Figlin Husband says Kit Kat vanilla drumstick.
This is
Dank
delicious, whatever it
Angel
is.
420 says I thought they made cheese.
Okay. Well,
At Rosemary
unfortunately, it's on such a delay. Who
1493
knows
says
what I was
that's the
actually
front.
showing? All right, Talenti. So this is Talenti gelato.
At Joni BC says Talenti. Tillamook is different. Karma Dioff Cheese says
That's
one time
pretty
a truck
awesome.
That brand of ice cream crashed near my house, so we got a bunch for free since they couldn't sell it anymore. Bagart the Great One says Talenti ice cream.
Oh, so that's like the ice cream
Lalatwipa
that you
says
have in the
Bluebell
house.
is a
I get
brand
it.
like Tillamook or Eddie's.
What time is it now?
At Ririmer 4978 says
7:15.
yes.
What time did I
Bluebell ice
finally
cream is
get
awesome.
on? I was trying to go on I tried to go on at 4:30. It took me till after 5 o'clock. So have I been on for over 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm hoping to
Yeah, I
work
think I
towards
spent
getting a pastry arts degree at some point. However, I'll first need to
I think I
get
spent
through
an
my
hour
medical
just getting
issues.
this stupid
I
thing to
don't know
work.
if issues is the best word before I'll be able to.
That's a long time.
Lalatwipa says you have been lived 2 hours
They're
16
okay.
minutes. At Faster Nerd says do you like crayons? At Peyton Lee Voice Eater says don't know if you heard my
Yeah.
question. I'll try to sound rude or just demanding because you tried to draw as a video.
Hold on, I had to mute it. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I was going to say, oh, someone asked me a while ago. Peyton Lee asked how I drew blind, like just spatial awareness. Like you can watch the video. I show, what's it called? Like Blind Guy Draws or something like that. You can see me draw the happy sun in real time. Like I drew the circle, I do all the triangles around it, and I draw the eyes and the mouth, and then I hold it up. And and then you see it, and that's literally what is on the T-shirt. I think it's super cool. That people told me that it came out like decent enough. I thought that was cool. Someone was asking a while ago, about kayaking. I mean, yeah, if I was near a river, I just spend most of my free time. If I have time these days, I just try and get down to the beach and surf. I really enjoy that. There is a lagoon. Like not even that far. It's like a mile that way. And Banana and I, did we do kayaking over there? We did paddle boarding. They have kayaks. We did some jet skiing. Kayaking's okay. I mean, it's leisurely. It's fun. Maybe we could like pack a little lunch and go out in a kayak or something like that. I'm trying to remember all the questions that I didn't get to that people were asking me
says
before.
driving while moderating isn't a good idea.
I feel like I'm ruining my appetite for dinner. I'm not going to be hungry after eating this.
Lalatwipa says it took you an hour and 6 minutes of the stream saying hi and troubleshooting the stream.
Thank
You
you.
had about a half hour to 45 minutes of workout and you kept us all engaged.
Everybody
the whole
enjoys
time. Good
watching
job,
me
team.
struggle with technology.
Kimbo 14 says yeah, don't drive in mod law.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Hey, thank you, Satan.
At Satan Satan 5500
You comment on like
said hi.
every video,
At
and I
Outlook
appreciate that.
6048 says hi.
Cool that you could make it to
At
a
Faster
live.
Nerd says peanut butter.
Not gonna lie, your screen name kind of freaks me out a little bit, but I appreciate all your support. And there was one video that you talking to Satan here. One video you commented on, and I responded. And it ended up, God, what was it like? I think it got like 500 likes or something like that. Whatever you wrote, you just got it was one of those ones where like it ended up at the top of the video, and so everybody liked it. So you ended up getting like one very popular video. And Sarah or someone a while ago was asking about me doing the radio style show. That would require me to wake up really early and do one. And I don't know, maybe next week. But I'm doing them in the evening. Like, it would require me, if I was going to do it tomorrow, I'm doing this whole show tonight. I'm going to be done in whenever. And then I got to wake up and do a show immediately afterwards. I feel like that's a bit much. I don't know if I can go back to back like that. Yeah, Satan, that's what I'll call you. Yeah, I appreciate your, I mean, you comment in every video, and I definitely appreciate it.
Lalatwipa says, Pete, do you even hear the comments for
all
all
depends.
the shorts? If I comment, I sometimes don't comment because I don't want to bother you.
Wow.
At 100xtvl says, Yo P, I love your videos, been watching for about 2 years now.
Ministry
Crazy
of
to see how
Baking
I
just
laughed at. I'll
followed.
probably get this asked a lot.
There you go, Ministry of Baking. Oh man, that person was asking a question and it didn't make the cut because something else came over it. Ooh, what does that mean? Sounds awesome.
We reached
What is
our
it?
followers goal of 650. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Every once in a while we set goals on Twitch. There, now I can go to bed. I mean, it's kind of crazy, honestly, that on Twitch I'm at 650, and that was a goal. 650 is a goal. Like, and then YouTube is like 2.5 something million. Like, I'm obviously not in the Twitch pipeline yet. And I'm curious how that works. They told me that you really have to start having like 100 concurrent people before you get in the pipeline. Right now, people are just kind of like finding these things on their own and coming over to them. So little goals, you know, I made it from like 630 to 650 in the last couple of days. And then I wanted to be at 1,000 followers on Twitch before the end of the summer. If you guys could help me get there, you can follow at Pete Gustin on Twitch. And you'll get your name read out loud. You'll see Steve's head. Steve the puppy is running around here somewhere. He's not running around anymore. I think he's pretty quiet. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the community on Twitch is really good. What's that one? What is that?
Lola Topples gifted a tier 1 subscription to Karma Day of Cheese.
There you go. Thanks, Lola. Everybody just like popping by getting free subscriptions from Lola. Lola, you the man. I mean, I'm not supposed to say that. I think that's not the right... I'm still curious if this thing follows me when I walk around over here. But thank you, Lola. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me through this weird broadcast. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the night because I've been up since 5:30 and I think I got all my... Oh, no. Remember like 2 hours ago? That's a nut, I hope. Hope I'm not just eating dirt off the counter. Yeah, that's a nut. I got some sort of an audition like 2 hours ago that I'm supposed to be reading. So I guess I can do that. And then I can walk the puppies in the park. I had a weird story about some weird person I met in the park last night, but I can tell you that tomorrow because I'm probably going to, head upstairs and see if I can get into my spot. Now what do I do with the phone? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I turned you guys off. Turn that.
Karma D off G says I will.
Let me turn you back on. Then I'm going to grab this camera, see if it's following me. Yeah, it's following me. That's cool.
At
Thank
Mark
you.
Degulai says I like your shorts. D, your YouTube
Hi, what's
shorts,
going
but
on?
I'm sure your pants are great too.
All right, so
At Milishoy
let's see.
7012 says
Heading
set
up
hi.
the stairs. Doesn't matter where I'm.
G says, hey Pete, if you could
It'd be great if I could just get a vacation. I can't take you to the park, unfortunately. This camera only works within the range of my Wi-Fi network.
At Satansitan 5575 says I do because I support you. My name was generated of me typing Satan because that was my
that's
undercover name in
interesting.
sex trafficking and domestic violence.
There's
for 12
a-
years
so
for free,
behind my
law
shoulder-
enforcement wouldn't get. At PatFacts10 says camera still following.
It should be
At Satansitan 5575 says hurt after one died serving a bad
Sam the
guy.
chicken. I don't honestly. I don't know how to do
Says
that.
just live stream off your phone. We would watch
I
that
picked
probably.
that out.
Lalata
Yo, yo, yo,
says
yo,
I love
yo.
that painting of the ship behind you. That's
Feeling
awesome.
like
At
getting
Michael
dizzy from
Burnett
the whole
F3
day.
and says yo 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 yo.
long enough. All right, I'm gonna head back into the
says, how
the
long have you been
studio.
blind for?
I can tell when he sits next to me.
Says Steve sits like a perfect gent on the couch.
Oh, this is going to fall over if I leave it there.
Steve.
Don't fall.
Angel 420 says Steve sitting on the couch live.
There's Steve. There's Steve. Hi, Steve.
DFG says, what's your
Don't
favorite
fall.
series
If that
you
thing
do
twitches,
personally?
it's
I
going
like
to fall
Blind
off
Guy
the couch. It's on a
Unboxing.
very shaky base. Sleepy Steve is probably hanging out with Sam the chicken in my wetsuit. Yep, there he is. Hi, Steve. What's going on, dude? Peanut butter.
Kimbo 14 says hi, Steve.
Steve, you want me to
Faster Nerd says peanut butter.
yeah, honestly, it's probably pretty easy to stream from your phone. Like, I don't think it's that hard, but I've never done it, and I would need someone
says, oh, such a good boy.
to walk me through it the first time, so it would be hard to pull off myself once.
At 10 says Steve.
Plus, I'm happy to just be right here. Yo,
At King
Yeah.
Gaming Usa says hi, Steve.
I know.
At 100xtbl says yo P. I love your videos and have a question. You
no.
probably get this asked a
No.
lot, but would you change anything if you knew you were gonna lose your eyesight?
Yo.
At Michael Burnett
Yo, yo,
F3N says
yo,
yo 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 yo
It's a
yo
boring
yo 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 yo
message.
yo 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 yo
And
yo yo yo
I'm
yo
2
yo
seconds
yo
away
yo
from
yo
being
yo
able to
yo
turn
yo
that
yo 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 yo.
Attention.
Bogart the Great One says Blind Guy Unboxing is awesome. The long forms really don't get enough attention. Wipa says I love how.
Put that back on. Oh, I got to, I'm sitting in the dark right now, so let me press this button. There we go. All right. I'm going to turn this thing off. Off. And then I'm going to put it down on the ground. Down on the ground. Let me put you guys back on for a second. There we go. That should have put you guys back. I will mute you. I will mute you. I will end you. Put these back in.
For everyone.
There we go. And I'm back in here. I'm kind of surprised the camera stayed on that long. Ooh, what did I just press? I did. Oh, that's what I pressed. Well, that speaks well. I don't look ancient.
I thought you were 35.
Do my best to keep in shape. You know, I try and do some workouts. Usually try and do a little bit better than that. That was, the more exhausting part of the evening was the whole. What is up, Michael Burnett? Yeah, they were. There was a lot.
Michael Burnett F3N says what is up.
Yeah, but
one says the yaws were excessive. OMG. The blind husband says you
the
were
one that
supposed
makes
to
it
read
so I can't
questions you
see.
said. Karma G says, if you don't
Yeah.
mind me asking, what type of blindness do you have? Dankmfangel 400 says
blank
29 and feel old. At Jamestone 8500.
No, I feel like I'm a million years old at this point. I am going to, let's see. I'll put everything back together once I get out of here. There's literally going to be stuff all over the studio. I have the questions, but now I'm like, I didn't realize I was so far into this thing. I'm 2 hours and change into it, and I do have like 3 pages of questions people have asked. Oh, the person that asked when someone asks what kind of blindness I have, it's like, do they actually understand? Like, if I was to tell them, like, do you know what Stargardt's disease is? Or are they asking for, like, what kind you have, like the kind where you can't see or the kind where you can see a little? I never know what that question means. Like, how informed are you? Like, if I were to tell you, I have a defect on the ABCA4.
At 100xdbl asks Geo Pete,
Yep.
I love your videos
Thank you.
have a question.
Yeah.
You probably get this asked
Oh, this
a
is the one
lot,
I missed.
But would you change anything if you knew you were going to lose your eyesight?
Oh, so that text, I'm surprised that text is still working. That allows me to go back in time a little bit. I mean, I don't like to live with regrets. Like, I don't like to, think about what I would have done if I knew I was going to lose. I mean, little part of me is like, maybe I would have traveled more, but I was doing what I felt like I needed to do. I spent a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, a lot of my life, building my career so that I can, support myself and support the person that I love. Hey, there you go.
Marie0624 just followed.
Thanks, Marie0624. I appreciate it. I mean, I'll stick around if you guys are going to keep following on Twitch, but eventually I'm going to have to get out of here. Eventually those cute puppies that you saw out there, they're going to want to hang out with me. Brooks was talking to me last night. When Banana comes back, he's like, I feel like you should just try and make time to do a 1-hour stream like Monday through Friday. He's like, I feel like this channel has potential, which was cool to hear. I feel like he's being honest. It was interesting too. You guys, when I was down in the garage, you were like, I like the one where you're alone and I interact with you guys more. And I mean, these are fine. I definitely interact more. Like I hear like, you know, a large percentage of your messages. Whoa, that's a cool one.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. This is where exclamation mark prompts would be helpful.
Oh.
We could go exclamation mark blind and gives the diagnosis and history or whatever you want to say. The viewer would type that prompt and that would answer the question for you.
I'll have to look into that because I'll have to like.
Pookie 778 just
what's going on?
followed.
Appreciate that. Then I'd have to like remember what the hell all the prompts were. I think I'll look into it. I'll try and figure it out. It's funny. Like I literally learned something new about Twitch every day. I was telling you at the beginning of this thing. I wonder if you guys got to use it. I did set up brand new emotes, which Lola said if you are watching the stream right now and you are a follower, like that person who just followed at Pete Gustin on Twitch, they are apparently the first ones that show up. But if they're not, you just type in the emoji picker, you start searching, you type Pete G1, and there's a super dog one. There's one, it's like a blind guy unboxing one. It's like me holding the letter opener. There's a banana with the banana. There's a PD penguin, and
them horribly so.
What the heck did I just do?
123 says hi Pete.
Yeah,
says I can help be your Twitch guru. LOL, I live on Twitch. At Hayden H9F says I just followed. Kimbo14 says Nightbot should be something that can be ran by mods if they were given the permissions.
Yeah, I think.
Bogart the Greek one says I wish the exclamation.
Moon Chris just followed.
Moon Chris, I appreciate that. So I was about to get out of here, but I'm like, oh man, what did I drop now? I'm trying to build this. Oh no, yes, maybe. Oh, you know what I think fell? The stupid microphone. Oh, this is the microphone that was failing me. Stupid thing that I was all excited about. That was supposed to be. Where's my mic? And I kept turning it on, and it would turn on and go off. I should feel it vibrate as it turns on, and I feel like it is not vibrating. Yeah, and it did it again. The damn thing keeps going on and then going off. I wonder if it's not charging in this dumb charger. Hold on, let me put you guys on while I play with more tech stuff here. You guys can talk to each other while I try and figure nonsense out. I can't figure out how to charge this one though. Where would I plug in the charger? No, this is riveting. If you missed the first hour of the show, this is what I was doing for an hour, just trying to figure out how to make stuff work. That's not it. Yeah, cheese. Later, cheese. No, that's not it. I think the only way to charge this thing is by putting it in that case, and the case doesn't charge it. That's really disappointing. I paid $400 for this microphone, and the stupid thing lasted. It worked like twice. It worked like 2 times. That's it. I was gonna pop instead of screwing with this. I can screw with this when you guys aren't watching, I guess. Oh, thank you. That's actually a good reminder.
Adnapom Nuclear says the mic is still on your glasses.
That was actually a good reminder. I'd be walking. I'd probably knock it off and it would land on the ground. I'd be like, oh crap, what did I do with it? Let me put this thing back in here and see if I can. That's not how it goes in. Oh well.
Faster Nerd says OMG, it's green.
Hello, what's going on?
Says, what book is it, Dan?
Cool, thank you. Oh yeah. So all right, I'm probably gonna get out of here. Petey the Penguin for the people in the vertical over there. Go buy yourself a box of Blind Penguin frothing hand soap. It's awesome stuff. It's a fun game. It smells good. It's handmade by me and Banana. Then go follow me on Twitch at Pete Gustin. I am gonna get out of here. This is a long night, huh? It's a lot of stuff. I will be back. I'm gonna try and keep coming back and back and back and back. I'm gonna surf Saturday. You can't come with me because there's no reception down at the beach. But for now, for the next hour, I'm going to be trying to clean it. Oh, I didn't know Skylar's here. Hi, baby. Skylar's on the couch with me. But I'm going to go clean up and try and find all my microphones and figure out what the hell happened to that one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Tomorrow's video on YouTube is going to be entitled, Voice Acting Ain't Easy. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that one. I'm out of here. Thanks, everybody.